As always, Playdate is brought to you by Triple, the original high seltzer.
Redefining the party landscape.
We're back. It's 2020, first podcast of 2025.
Yes.
First of our show.
Well, second.
We don't know.
Because we had one come out on the first.
Right. Cool.
A lot has happened.
We recorded that before.
This is true.
This is the first one we've recorded in the new year. And we're totally new this year.
Yep.
Everything about us. This
is a sports podcast now.
Yep. And Lauren.
How about that big home run last night?
Lauren is the catcher.
Yep. That's right.
We do have our softball championship game tonight.
Yes. Which I might come and watch in the Are there our friends in the stands, or would I be the only, or they're mostly the other team?
Mostly
You'd be the only guy on our side, but
unless people show out for the championship. I mean, you could also come in the dugout and hang out with everyone.
I know, but then that implies that I might have to go play.
No, you can't play.
no.
Oh, okay, great.
Gavin's friend did that one.
You didn't
Hung
pay.
out in the dugout? Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
He was a good locker room presence,
He
honestly.
smoked a joint.
Speaking of Gavin,
He did smoke a joint. That was
in
kind
the
of
locker room?
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone that can just like smoke a whole joint and go on with their day is like a whole different
No, I know.
type. I went to a football game in BC's bowl game. We played in Yankee Stadium, and I went. And my friend's buddy came, and after the game, we were like in line to go to the bar across the street, and there was some guy come by like selling pre-rolls.
Yeah.
And he just bought one. He's like, I'm gonna go smoke this. I was like, that's crazy. And then he comes into the bar and he's like, all right, guys, I'm gonna head out. And it's like you could see his like panic
he's
face.
trying to be the guy that smokes a joint. I've never been a joint guy.
Yeah.
I can take a couple puffs. Did I ever tell you my blunt story? My first blunt story?
But it sounds awesome.
It was awesome. The first time I ever smoked weed was a backwoods.
Okay.
Bought it from this guy. He gave it to me. I kept it in my math binder all day.
Okay.
And then we went out into me and my friend went out in the woods. We took the bus home. That's how young we were.
Yep.
Went out into the woods and smoked it. And I remember telling him like, I thought it was like an instant thing.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I don't feel anything. We shared this blunt together. And he was like, no, trust me, like it's gonna be fine. I was like, no, I think we should like spark up the second one. And as I was smoking the second one, the effects of the first one kind of set in. I think I've told this story already, but we had to walk. It was like 100-yard walk back to my house. It's a very active neighborhood, so the chances of like running into your friend's parents on a walk is
High.
Scarily high.
Yeah. Nope. No pun intended.
And we walked past, we see it, my good friend Chris's mom, and she's walking their dogs. And we had like 50 yards to be like, all right, how do like not high people, talk to, Chris's mom? How do they talk to dogs? What do they pet the dog? What do we
Talk to dogs was a good
and we formulated this like airtight plan. And then before we knew it, she was there. And I remember thinking we nailed it, being like, oh, hi, doggy, like good, whatever, like had the very brief interaction. And we said out loud, like, oh, we crushed that. Like she didn't know. And we got back and we were so high that she had already told my dad, not in like a get us in trouble way, just be like, be prepared. Like they are so high. we walked in, we were making bagel bites and he like clearly knew, but he didn't tell me for a while.
That's awesome.
funny.
Yeah. Speaking of Gavin McHugh, we haven't about earlier, and I wanted to tell this
His
story.
cool friend that smoked the joint.
Yeah.
Oh, his friend is sick. Yeah,
We walked into I think you were there, and I think you were there as well. We went to Jameson's after the New Year party.
company Christmas party.
Company Christmas party.
Yeah.
And I went in to get more beers. And
Nice.
And the band is like ripping.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this is all like the band is crushing right now. I got to go check this out. And I turn the corner and Gavin is singing lead vocals for the band.
Mm-hmm.
He's singing Sex on Fire.
So
We'll put the clip right here.
apparently this was like a karaoke thing.
Yeah, wait, why do I feel like we talked about this?
Like he scanned and like paid to go up and perform and like had the lyrics in front of him. I thought in the moment that he would just like ingratiated himself with the band.
I thought that's what
and they were like,
too.
get on up here, brother.
I thought he was just such a cool guy that they were like...
someone else, I brought this story up recently.
I know.
In front of Jerry, I think, and Jerry was like, yeah, no, that's just like a live karaoke.
Did we already talk about
we
this?
talked about this in the day after our Friday meeting when it was just like 10 of us.
Oh,
Wait,
in
did we talk
in
about this on the
atrium.
last podcast?
No.
No.
We haven't had a podcast.
Okay.
So.
Wait, but... Oh, so it wasn't as cool.
It
I
wasn't.
mean, it was cool. He was good.
Right, but
I thought it was like he knew all the words and the
Right.
band just like got him in and like it was like a... cat cool moment.
The coolness for me is twofold, where 50% of it is that he was good, but the other 50, which is I think is more important, was that I thought he was just cool enough that the band was like, we dig this guy's vibe, get up here.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
that's-
believe
that
that
is-
wasn't the case. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
That's a
But that
kick in the nads
New
to
evidence.
learn.
It felt like a kick in my nads too. Did I tell you about my night that night?
Please.
It was viral. First of all, like everything I do. No, we were at Jameson's after our company Christmas
Sorry,
party.
my phone cannot stop.
Oh, there goes
Going
Runsty. Runsty and Lauren are both on their phones right now.
Wait, I was putting mine on Do Not Disturb because it kept buzzing.
Likely story. You're probably Snapchatting abroad.
Oh, he only has one broad.
I only have one broad.
Snapchatting the broad.
We just got each other on Snapchat.
Just got engaged.
And you hard launched her.
Oh yeah, you did launch her on Instagram.
Yeah. I
That's-
did. Which I was like battling with this about not tagging her. But then I was like, it's weird if she's the only person I don't tag.
Yeah.
And then she texted me and was like, she's like 100 follow requests from like random people.
Did she accept them all?
No. But I thought it would be funny if she did.
I do too. Well,
Sorry,
I did.
continue.
Well, no, I had actually a problem one time. I said my Snapchat on the podcast one
Yep.
time, and all these people were adding me, and I'd be like, "Oh, that's kind of funny." So I just added them all back, and then I started getting all these Snapchats from like high schoolers,
Yeah.
like high school girls. I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god!"
No.
Which would be, for some guys,
Yeah, I guess.
Would be
But
a-
I
would be
was
like
I
a
like
kid in a
opened one.
candy
I was like,
store.
"Oh, I can't ever respond to one of these."
how did you like immediately be like, that's high school? They were like that.
It was
they-
just like
they
it
all
was
had
like on
braces.
in the realm of like could have been high school, and I
They
was
have
like,
like
"Oh,
comically like
I
young
can't
pigtails.
add random people on Snapchat." Yeah. I don't even go on Snapchat in general, but there's still a handful of these random kids that will just send me Snapchats all the time.
Yeah, I have a handful, but I can't tell if they're people that I met in real life or not. So I just
Yeah.
respond.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
they'll
don't
be
know.
like
Like,
I don't
hey, want to come to prom with me?
big
Anyway.
Hoko game this weekend.
Yeah, theme is whiteout for Hoko.
That's how we find out you're like the student section leader. I was a super fan president. No big deal.
I was too. Like, you
Nice.
led all the chants at the games and stuff?
Ours was more. It was more about like setting up the themes and like handling the T-shirts and
Yeah.
stuff. But yes, I did do the chants as well.
That was the same. I invented my senior year. I was like, I want to leave my mark. I try to do this everywhere I go. Leave my mark.
Right.
So I left my mark in high school.
You're
by-
always like peeing on stuff.
Yeah, no, but in high school I was like this spirit captain or spirit leader or whatever, and I wanted to create a new chant that would survive generations. So I created, we were the Raptors, Raptor football touchdown score. Oh, Raptor football touchdown score. Oh,
Replay Lauren's reaction right here. Lauren did not like that.
you know,
I made a bad face. I didn't like it.
Did it stick?
I heard it did at least like 2 or 3 years down the road. I haven't followed up. I haven't been to my alma
Yeah.
mater in quite some time now, but it was certainly an imprint on that year. We did it a lot that year. It was very fun.
I remember going to do a chant at a hockey game and halfway through forgetting. Like, you know how there's like some end in like, and then some are
Yeah.
just like with your voice.
Yeah.
I had mixed two and I said it and no one
You got the shit kicked out of you.
no one could like repeat it because it didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And one kid just like one like sophomore from like the top of the stands was like, "What?"
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, I was in Boston last year, and
There you
the
go, bragging again.
the kid who was like my role for our rival high school was also at this bar, but we're like 23 now.
Yeah.
We like hated each other, like truly hated each other, and it was weird that just those things go. Like we were just like, "Oh man, like great to see you," but like at our entire high school was like the majority of my effort was put towards like hating that kid.
I fucking hate him. What's his name?
We bleep it, but
Fuck.
Wait, why did you hate him?
we were both, I will give both of us credit. We were both very good at our jobs. And part of that was the Instagrams
Yeah.
were like throwing jabs. And so like I think his week probably consisted of this as well, was like being a detective. So it was like I had like inside sources at the school and I was like, what's the hot drama?
Got it.
And then we would like pick at that scab and like in our posts, whatever. We went to Walmart and we made big blow up. I don't know. In hindsight, if I'd put half of the effort I put towards this job, towards like actual school, I think I could have gone to like Harvard. I got really good at Photoshop.
Okay.
I would like Photoshop things and make these giant posters and we'd hold them up against the glass. And but I remember one time we had a flag and someone was holding it against the boards kind of as like a curtain. Mm-hmm. And for them to get to the bathroom, they had to walk through our student section, which was horrible like planning.
Yeah.
And I remember I told the kid on the other side of the flag, like, hey, if you see any of these, tensions were running high. If you see any of these kids that like might want to like scrap, like tap me or like let me know. Cause like I'm right on the other side of this curtain. So like they know I'm there, but I can't see them until we're like face to face.
Okay.
And I just remember him coming under the thing and we ended up on the ground. No punches were landed, but it was just like,
humping each other.
Yeah, it was just like on the ground,
like gnawing at each other's t-shirts.
I just remember we got each other into that position. And I think maybe both of us probably thought it was going to get broken up a lot earlier.
Yeah, you wanted people to be like.
And I just remember our vice principal was the giant, like, ex-college basketball player. And I remember him picking me up by my belt and my shirt and just airlifting me off of him and, like, putting me back vertical. And then we were just like, all right.
Call it even. Good fight.
Another draw.
Yeah. Split decision.
Yeah.
Wait, Will, your killer night.
Oh yeah.
Sorry about that.
It wasn't
buddy.
really. Yeah, it's just something funny that happened. So we're at Jameson's, and I was like about to walk into the bar. We were all at the outside area, and I was going to walk inside, and this like very pretty young girl comes out, not like the right, like my age. Probably
one of your Snapchat girls.
No.
She got you on Snap Maps.
No. It was like this gorgeous, like looked like a supermodel. Or maybe it just felt like that in the moment. I'd had a few beers.
She was pretty.
She was.
I remember this story.
Oh yes,
I was right there.
Is it?
We were talking to each other.
Is it the girl that Gavin knows?
No, it was some random girl.
What? Okay.
No one knew her.
Oh yeah, no, it was a random person. She comes out of the door and is like kind of like running out, and I was like, whoa. I kind of like step back, and then this really like tall, handsome guy comes out behind her and is like, hey, whoa. And she's like, get away from me. Don't fucking come near me. Stay the fuck away from me. And then the guy like lunges towards her. So me and this other like bystander, being the good guys we are, heroes even some say.
Wait, lunges like he like dove at her?
Not like off his feet, but like she was like, stay away. And then he kind of like was like reached towards her and took like a big step. And I like stepped in, like I think other people said hero or like savior of the women cause, ally, woman lover, blah blah blah, whatever. I don't get into the headlines. I just was in the moment. So me and this other guy like put our arms out and kind of stop him. He evidently notices the other guy first, so he starts trying to like fight with the other guy. And then I was like, oh yeah, I'm out. That guy can kick my ass.
Right, you're cheering him on.
I don't even know what's going on, but
he's fighting with one guy. Will's behind him, like giving him a wedgie. Tag teaming him.
So then
I got the back, you get the front,
and I'm just doing wedgie.
He's like, oh,
it's not working.
I'm trying to fight this guy.
He's like murdering the other guy.
You're not part of this.
The other guy gets actually murdered while I just give the guy a big wedgie. Anyway, he fucking then. Long story short, he then like is yelling like, please, please, and then this other really old, weird looking guy comes out with like a weird haircut. Like he almost looked like. Have you ever seen like Boogie Nights?
Full of Boogie.
Look
Nights.
up Philip Seymour Hoffman in Boogie Nights.
It was him. He's getting ready for Boogie Nights too. He was method acting.
Yeah, I mean
Philip Seymour. All right, Lauren is. We should have given her an Easter name.
I was trying to
spell.
figure out if it was Seaman or Seymour.
Philip Seaman Hoffman.
Boogie Nights.
Philip Seaman Hoffmore.
Yeah, like this guy.
He has a weird haircut.
Yeah, like
He
that
said he was
kind
really
of,
skinny. He was really
like looks like a toupee. Almost.
Willie, like the fight like stops and everyone's like, wait a second, what? Hey, what is up with your haircut, dude?
He was like a skinny version of that guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he was really
Not that
scrawny.
Philip Seymour Hoffman's.
He was scrawny.
Yeah.
We love Philip Seymour Hoffman.
He's dead.
What?
Yeah.
Actually?
Yeah.
How'd he die?
You know what's really sad? So he was like
Heroin?
He did drugs when he was younger, and then he was sober for 23 years. And then in his 50s, he relapsed, and he had a family and everything. He died within like 2 years.
Well,
Wow,
the
that's
problem with that is these guys that stop,
Because then they try to do as much as
all they know is the amount they used to do.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue. So Philip Seymour Hoffman joins the fight.
No, but he's like a scrawny version. That's not a great example. Just kind of like equally like kind of off-putting. In
It's
this
just
role,
the
he's
hair.
intentionally off-putting. Yeah, the hair. Anyway,
I
whatever. that guy walks out, and he comes into the picture and says to the hot girl and is like, come with me. And I was like, all right, well, surely, I was like, definitely don't go with the guy who's chasing you, but also I definitely wouldn't go with that guy. And she's like, yeah, and just goes with the weird looking guy. I was like, what? And then she goes,
Why does she need to go with someone?
I think it'll all come together. So then the guy goes like click click, and it felt like one of those like gold digger prank YouTube videos.
Right.
A $500,000 McLaren was parked right there, and the weird looking guy gets in the driver's seat, and she gets in the passenger seat. And the hot tall guy then like gets down on his knees on the sidewalk and he's like, no, don't go with him, please, please. And the weird looking guy was definitely drunk. So everyone watching was like, whoa, don't get in the car with that guy. Even if, I mean, the weird looking part doesn't help, but he's also drunk. He can't be driving. And then they fucking, sure enough, speed off in this fucking $500,000 car while the other guy is literally like a scene in a movie, like on his knees on the pavement, like, no.
And she gets saved from this, and then the McLaren just jackknifes. And
yeah, no, I mean, I was like, oh my God, he's going to die. But he literally just sped off. And honestly, yeah,
I don't understand why she needed.
You gotta let me finish the story. So he speeds off, and I was like, "Oh my God, holy shit!" And I was like, "Jesus, that guy should not be driving. He's definitely drunk." And the guy next to me goes like, "He'll do a bump and he'll be fine." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "You don't know who that is?" I was like, "No, who's that?" He goes, "That's Woody Harrelson's brother." I was like, "What?" It's like, yeah, that's Brett Harrelson. He does this all the time. So apparently,
does she know who he was?
Yeah, that's what I think happened. Is she was with the other guy and then somehow got pulled away by Woody Harrelson's brother, who
go to the
that's him when he was
go
young.
4 pictures over. I think he has coke on his face in that picture. No, one over. I don't know. It's
that's a watermark. Yeah. No, he had that watermark when I saw him too.
He looked really old.
He looked not
he looked really
as good
old.
as he looks in these photos.
But he knows Bill Clinton. That's a good sign.
Yeah, but anyway, I just thought that was all time for, and there were these Turkish guys next to us, and they were like, "Wow, one night in L.A. and we see big star with big car," and I was like, "Bro, Woody Harrelson's brother has that kind of pull."
Wait, here's my question.
My brother works at fucking Accenture. He's a senior manager.
Right.
Why can't I do that?
My sister's gay.
Yeah. What?
I don't. We were sitting at the same table.
No, what's funny is you were probably you were a table away. You're just facing.
I had gone
else.
to walk in, so I was like in between the outside and the.
And I missed this whole thing.
I was watching it happen.
Lauren
too.
saw it happen.
Yeah.
Oh, you know where I was sitting? I thought those girls were Gavin's friends. I think he was just sitting with strangers, and then so I sat.
Oh, that one girl that was being really mean to you.
Yeah, I sat. She was being mean to me.
She was being mean to you.
Yeah, she called you a poopy butt.
Oh, what?
No, she was actually being rude.
That?
What'd she say?
I don't remember exactly, but it was like, it was the type of humor where she thought it was.
Oh, I thought it was like neg flirting.
No, but she was kind of just being a bitch. Like, me and Troy looked at each other. I was like, we were like, why is he hanging out?
I think that was valid because I sat down thinking like, oh, Gavin's friends are here.
Yeah.
And then he left, and I think I was just intruding on their table. So that's like probably my fault.
No, I don't think.
Another thing that happened at Jameson's, this is an Emily Binder dig.
We work with Taylor Swift now.
Yeah, Will thinks that there's which is true. There's a greater than 0 chance Will gets to meet his hero now because Accelerator sponsors our pod, and they also sponsor Travis Kelce's pod.
We are now part of the Accelerator podcast family,
which is only three
podcasts. One is Playdate, and one is New Heights with Travis Kelce, who is dating Taylor Swift.
This is my first orange pop one. It's so good.
I know, it's delicious.
I
think this is a new flavor.
New flavor. All right, sorry, continue.
Oh, this is an Emily Binder dig for all the haters out there.
What?
She did something bad to me.
Oh.
I was in the bar, and I was caught in a rug like I always do, dancing my face off.
Always sounds like farting to me, but yeah.
Caught in a rug?
Cutting a rug. Me and Jacob Eason were dancing our faces off, and
I like that guy.
He's awesome.
He's so nice.
He's the best.
Yeah, he's a real touchdown of a guy.
And Emily Binder, I had to like tie my shoe or something. I handed her my beer for less than 5 seconds. Like it was like, here, I need to do something. I'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
I handed it to her. She immediately drops it. Like I watched her just open her hand.
Binder blast.
It shatters on the ground. She goes, "Oh, I'll go get you another one." and then just left the bar.
Binder blast.
I got blasted.
You got blasted. Dude, one time my roommate's girlfriend in college made our pasta without asking us. And I was like, okay, that's a little weird. Whatever, let it slide. Sits down, immediately knocks it over, and just spills it all over the floor of our living room. And then, like, her boyfriend had been in his room, and he walks out to the living room. Before he can enter the living room, she goes, hey, actually, want to go to your room? He's like, sure, and just walks out with him. And we were all sitting there, and she's left the bowl and the pasta all over our floor.
Pasta.
I was about to say, I don't know what's more egregious, that move or your pronunciation of pasta.
You've never said it like that either. That was interesting.
I innovate.
Pasta.
Wait, so were you guys like, whoa, no, you have to...
No, I was honestly like jaw on the floor. Like, there's no way she leaves without cleaning up this pasta. And, I don't know. I guess that's how I say it now.
She sounds awesome.
I'm hungry.
She is.
You guys should keep kicking it with her.
She was a nice person. This podcast is brought to you by Triple. Triple's the original high seltzer with 3 milligrams of THC and just 15 to 20 calories. Triple offers a social buzz similar to that of your favorite hard seltzer. Light on calories, high on life. It's all natural, gluten-free, and again, just 15 to 20 calories. Guys, I got to talk about this past Saturday. I mentioned it organically on the podcast. I don't know if it's going to be before or after this ad spot.
Be a big spoiler.
It'll be a spoiler if not, but I had a little darts tournament that only I was invited to on Saturday, and I'm doing dry January. So what better way to do that than to bring a few triples with me? Had some triples, lost at darts, but I don't think that was related to the triple. If it is, triple makes you bad at darts, but everything else about it is good.
It's the one con.
It's the one downside.
They're like, we've done a lot of R&D. It's pretty awesome in every facet, except for some reason, all of our subjects are just awful at darts.
Steer clear of darts, but seriously, it's awesome, and it's 15 to 20 calories. Lime, grapefruit,
we talk
cherry,
about this
lemon.
a lot.
Yeah,
and you've mentioned this before. Truly insane that it's 15 calories. Nothing.
That's awesome.
Name 5 things that are 15 calories. You can't.
Bird. Nope.
Much more than 15 calories. Guys, Triple is born from a desire to blend THC's social buzz with the social ritual of sipping on a seltzer. It's currently available in grocery stores, liquor stores, bars, and restaurants in Missouri, Kansas, looking at you, Kansas City, Iowa, Louisiana, Georgia, and Florida, and will be available in Illinois, South Carolina, and Arizona, and Ohio by the end of the year. Looking at you, Lake of the Ozarks. Nationally, it is currently available online. To get it now, go to drinktriple.com and use code PLAYDATE to get 10% off your order. That's drinktriple.com and use code PLAYDATE for 10% off your order. Triple.
Redefining the party landscape. I got it. Episode 71. Bang. It's literally my password.
Malkin.
Ooh, I shouldn't say that.
Malkin.
Yeah, Evgeny Malkin.
I got it, not you.
Now you're gonna get hacked. What's his name?
Well, no, but the password, like, they would have to still be
I just
near
mean
your
the number 71 is in it because of
They'd also still have to be near your laptop.
or my bank.
Right.
What's this guy's name?
Don't go near Bangor Savings.
Saco Biddeford
Saco Biddeford
Savings
Savings.
Institution.
Afghani Malkin.
The most obsolete bank
How
in
do
the
I
history of the
spell
world.
that? I just want to.
Wow. Afghani. Yeah, no. Evgeni.
Afghan-
How do you not know to spell Evgeny? I'm kidding.
Evgeny?
He's my hero growing up. No. Evgeni.
Oh.
Lovely, man.
He's like, oh, I've been going, I love Putin. It's like probably what he says. Russia is my life.
I need that hat. I met a guy in Maine that he was right up your alley, Will.
Joe Bosco?
We were in a bar in Portland that I frequent, and I've never seen them do karaoke, but I guess they were doing karaoke this night. And the DJ, like, we went to sit at this table, and the guy was like, no, we got to clear this area out. Karaoke's happening.
Yeah.
And we've all been going to this bar for like years, and we were like, oh, I didn't know you guys do karaoke. They're like, yeah, we do now. All right, cool. And so the DJ's setting up. Takes like a while. The list is kind of accumulating of like people that want to sing songs. And then he's like, all right, guys, like, we're karaoke starting. Like, everyone gather around. And then he does the first 3 songs. The DJ.
That's my dream. I'm going to do that someday.
It was awesome. After the first one, you're like, what the hell? After the second one,
good?
yeah. After the second one, you're like, I don't like this at all. Like, we want to go. And then after the third one, you're like, I like this guy's
just
vibe.
a concert.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what we were saying. He made it his own concert.
Great. I wanted to do that.
Yeah.
That's my dream. We could do that here. Maybe I do karaoke Tuesdays.
Yeah.
during the workday.
I was telling Milady's roommate about you. She was asking, and the story I always tell about Will is that one of the speakeasy.
Oh yeah.
That's my favorite Will story.
When he busts through the door.
The one that I met?
No, that I don't know if we can keep this in. That girl loves Will.
Who doesn't?
A lot of girls love. My friend loves Will.
Listen to this.
Who?
Cameron.
Oh.
They saw each other on Hinge, Will and this girl, and they were both each other's most compatible, and then they both clicked X. And
because you were like scared or something.
I don't know.
They both clicked X.
I don't know.
It's not important. It's not important why.
I think it had like a bunch of like her profile. I think it had a bunch of like really, really fucked up shit in like all the captions about
so
healthcare.
Hinge is trying to tell them that they're both compatible for each other.
Yeah. They
both don't buy it. They then meet each other out, and Will. I don't want to gas you up too much. My lady was saying like Will made a really good impression last night. And I was like, yeah, Will. I was like, I've seen it happen a couple times where I think going into the night, obviously they think you're a nice guy, but like they probably aren't entirely sold. Just like after like the first interaction, and then like slowly through the night, you watch someone like fall in love with Will. I was like, yeah, he was probably on fire because she was saying that Will was very funny and that she wanted to see him again.
Wow.
I didn't even know it was her.
You didn't know this?
I didn't know it was her. She was just like my buddy was visiting and went to high school with her, I guess. We just like went and got like subs. And then the next day, Rusty texted me. He was like, dude, you nailed it with that girl. And I was like, oh, she was cute. I just like, it wasn't like.
But didn't you do karaoke? I think that's always the deal.
I did karaoke just on my own. I paid the guy to skip the line. I actually had a.
No. I didn't mean with her. I meant like, that's always always seals the deal. Is like, I'm not sold on this Will guy.
There were several women with their pants off when I walked off the stage.
Couple panty-sized holes in the floor.
Yeah, there was a. Yeah, I mean, listen, man, I don't know what to say. I'm flattered.
Wait, I just remembered something a few minutes ago. The drunkest man in the world sat next to me on my flight back to LA.
Really? Oh, I didn't know I was on your flight.
Wait, I didn't know Rusty was on your flight. I knew you were going to
say something like
Rusty
that.
Featherstone.
No, okay, so it started off
from TikTok.
Started off like fine. Started off kind of harmless. So last person aboard, he reeks.
Wait, why did his race matter?
What?
He's Greek.
Why did his race matter?
I didn't. Huh? What did I say?
I thought you said his. What did you say?
I said he was the last person aboard. He reeks.
Oh, I thought you said he was Greek.
He Greek.
No.
He Greek.
He reeked.
He's last person on the plane. He Greek.
He Greek.
He Greek.
He drank olive oil and feta cheese. Okay, sorry.
So I take out my little eye mask that Spotify sent us.
Shout out
so
Spotify.
So nice. Love that thing for traveling. I go to put it on. I'm about to like take my little, because it was a red eye, and then he like sees me putting it on. He's like, "That looks really nice. I have one too." And he like digs at the bottom of his backpack, like takes his like disgusting eye mask out. It was
like smell it.
It was all
covered in tzatziki.
It was all dirty, and then he puts it on, and then he takes out. Okay, I'm not gonna like make fun of him. He was kind of like nerdy. He was reading this weird book, and I got cornered into. I somehow gave him my number.
What?
He was like,
"Well, 1 second. Let's rewind a little bit."
Yeah, what?
Feels like you skipped kind of the meat of the
I
story.
did skip a lot.
He pulled out his book. I gave him my number.
Eye mask is all covered in shit, so I gave him his number.
I gave him my number.
Okay,
I said,
if the guy whips out an eye mask covered in grody shit, I'm gonna give him my number.
okay,
"He's
because he goes, I live in Venice. You have to come to my New Year's Eve party." And he's like, "What are you doing for New Year's Eve?" When you're sitting an inch away from this, he wouldn't stop talking to me. I was like, no, I'm not doing anything.
Is he like our age?
No, he's like
Did he
mid-30s.
ask for your number?
He told me. Yeah, he asked me. He hands me his phone. Okay, because
I think you say, "I'm sorry, I don't give my number to Greek men."
I know. I realized that after, but I didn't put my last name in, which is good. I just put Lauren.
Okay.
Did he text you?
No, because he was too drunk. Because when we landed in LA, he like woke up from his slumber and didn't look at me or talk to me again. So I actually think he was like blacked out.
Was he ordering drinks on the plane?
No, because he just fell asleep immediately.
How do you get that drunk at an airport bar?
We had a delay
Got it.
in Miami, so we didn't take off for like an hour and a half. He sprints up to the gate when we're leaving, making sure that we didn't fly away yet, but we had the delay. So
My mom. You remember?
Wait. I was picturing like Lauren was already on the plane. Everyone knows there's a delay, obviously, because you're like not blacked out. And he like runs up to the gate and like collapses on his knees. He's like, "No,
that's essentially what happened." So then with like that, I don't know. We did establish some like at first it was funny, but then he just started being kind of creepy, and it was.
Did you see that guy who missed his flight and he grabbed the intercom? He was like, "Y'all need to get up here. Like, we got some people up here trying to get up on the plane." And the plane was like gone. Like it was like, it like didn't matter.
My mom said that she was. Do you remember that day that all the, like Microsoft was down or something?
Yeah.
All the planes were fucked.
Like the Atlanta airport had like fires in it.
Yeah, it was like a total shit show. My mom, we were both flying that day. I got out early, but she said her plane was delayed like 8 hours, and by the time it was boarding, everyone had just started going to the airport bar. Like the whole flight was just hammered. By the time they were boarding, everyone was like, "Yeah!" Like the moment they were like, "We're now boarding," everyone was like, "Woo!" And like the boarding
People start like
process was
fucking
mayhem. Yeah, and everyone on the plane was like high fiving and just shit faced and ordering
that's so
drinks.
funny.
And
That's awesome.
yeah, which was her worst nightmare, but sounds like a blast, honestly.
Yeah, I did that before my flight to Amsterdam when I was going abroad. Got delayed like 4 times. You know that Bruins bar at Logan? Like it's like Bruins themed. It's like it doesn't make sense why it is that way, but it is a Bruins bar, and it was right across from my gate, and so everyone kind of congregated at this bar, and we're like getting hammered, whatever. That's fine for like an hour flight, but when you like get on a flight and then it's like flight time is like 7 hours and 45 minutes, and you're like, oh fuck, like we're all stuck on this plane.
Yeah,
now.
that sounds horrible.
What else do I
planes
have?
are huge.
What else do I have?
I'm serious, they're huge.
Wait, what did you guys do? Oh, yeah, you had your fancy New Year's party.
New Year.
I danced with an 80-something-year-old woman. She danced me out of my shirt twice.
What's that mean?
So like she kept spinning me, or maybe I was spinning her. But like when you do that,
She had vertigo.
it untucks your shirt.
Okay.
And like that's not a great look if you're like if the rest of your outfit is a tuxedo, but like the shirt's untucked.
So your shirt didn't come off.
No. But like when I would spin, it's untucked, like a lot of bellies showing. And so I had to like go to the bathroom and like retuck it in, and then I would come out and she's like, "Another dance?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, let's get in there."
Who was this lady?
I heard she was part of the Walgreens family, but I don't know if that's true. She was 85, really good at dancing. And
Get her number?
I'm spoken for, but
That was a test.
it was media training. But no, she was. I did not get her number, but I was on better behavior this year. I think I redeemed myself a little bit.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, last New Year's was the worst night of your life.
Everyone in our house got norovirus. There were like 8 people in the house and 4 of them got it. So not everyone, but 50%.
I don't want that.
Are you familiar with
I got a little
norovirus?
sick last week. Hand up.
Guilty.
So this is just a new thing.
No, it's a fancy name for like the stomach flu. Basically, it comes out of both ends, and you like can't control which end it's coming out of.
Oh my god.
And
Bird flu?
Peter,
Yeah, they do that.
Peter was using the bathroom by the front door,
Okay.
and the house is very open.
Wait,
So
what is this? A house of your friends?
it was Harper's parents' house,
Got it.
and so at like 4 a.m, it just sounded like he was watching like Jurassic Park on like full blast.
Oh.
And I narrowly avoided. But I had like do you ever get sick and you can immediately pinpoint like that's when it happened?
Yeah.
Right before Peter got the symptoms, we were all eating wings together, and I go, "Peter, can you put a wing on my plate?" And the whole thing that happens is either poop or throw up from the sick person is still on their hands, and then they touch something, and then you touch your mouth.
Ew.
And so it was like the one food that we shouldn't have all been eating.
Yeah.
And I somehow just didn't eat the part that Peter touched with his fingers.
Didn't you lick his butt that night though? So
Right.
how would that have worked?
Right.
For like a butt.
Like talking about like eating it.
Like a licking of her. Like a licking of the butt.
You ever done that?
I can't reach that far. I think I'd have to get like ribs removed.
like a dog. That's the
No.
thing that dogs do that we pretend is normal, but we should probably nip that in the bud.
We do it.
Walking, like you walk in, your dog's just like going to town on their own crotch.
Yeah.
We had a dog that would hump everyone, but she was a girl. And so it was like,
I think they call it a power bottom.
she was like, it was more like grinding, if anything. But it was like, she wasn't very good at it. So she'd be humping, but like her crotch would be like a foot away from like your leg. So like she really had the grasp with the top legs, but then the back was just like, but it was like really far away.
I don't particularly care.
I can picture.
She would try and lick your ear while
phone.
You could
got all the other stuff I wrote down.
You could like tell she was about to do it because she would start licking your ear.
Oh.
And so like to the average person, it's like, oh, like hi, like the dog's being very affectionate, but that was like a telltale sign, like it was about to start happening. So then she would start licking like a guest's ear, and you'd have to like rip her off of them. And they'd be like, "What's wrong?" And you're like, "The fireworks show is about to start."
Wait, I feel like there.
Oh, I had the worst pitch of all time.
Oh no!
Wait, well, it's not going to be your pitch.
No, it's not my pitch.
Oh.
It's just the worst business idea of all time.
Yep.
Single-use toaster. You throw it away when you're done.
All right. Yeah, that sucks.
What
What do you do for New Year's?
We had people over at our place, actually,
right.
and we played games.
At your parents' house?
No, I was here in LA.
Oh.
Played games.
I would have came over, but I went to bed at 10.
Yeah, invited Lauren. She didn't come.
Why'd you go to bed at 10?
Sean, what? Sean didn't want to go out. We went and got sushi, me, my brother, and Troy, and then we came home, watched Shutter Island, and then I fell asleep at 10.
She went to the Rose Bowl, though. I feel like that's important.
Yeah, it was.
You wanted to feel
It was also
good.
that. Yeah, it was like Christmas Eve, so we wanted. Well, not really. But.
Yeah. She went to the Rose Bowl.
Rose Bowl was
That's
sick.
why you were. That makes so much. Okay, I get it.
But
I was
Lauren
like, why
woke
was she
me
in
up.
Ohio?
She banged
I
on
wasn't
my...
in Ohio.
No, it was in
That was in
No, I know. In
Pasadena.
my head, you were at Ohio State.
Oh.
I didn't know it was at the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, it was sick. Oh, I ran into Ben at halftime. He looked so sad.
Ben Barrett?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm wearing he didn't even want to hug me. I was like, Ben.
The Barretts are the last people you want to be around when like their team isn't winning.
He looked bummed.
I was there when the Yankees
awesome.
weren't winning one time, and it was like I wanted to go home. I was at Sam's house, and it was like bad.
Yeah, I went to Yankee Stadium for that BC football game. We lost.
So, how did they do that? Like, was there any dirt on? You know, usually when they play on baseball fields, like part of the field's dirt, but it didn't look like there was any dirt on the field. How did they make that?
They had all.
Oh, they got rid of the infield completely.
Yes,
impressive.
I actually can't really picture it now, but yeah,
I feel like you just put like a
they put turf over it. I think maybe.
thing down.
I don't know.
In the middle,
they do
in the
other-
middle of the field, like there's like one mound.
Yeah. There was still a pitcher for some reason.
Do you want the you know the refs usually like, do you want to go with the wind or away from the wind?
Yeah.
They're like, do you want to go at the mound or from it?
first base line or third? Yeah, but it was cool. I mean, BC's had this cool. Last year we had a game in Fenway, and then this year was in Yankee Stadium. So it's been fun going to those games.
Was like the seating off? Like were there some seats
Yeah, it's
where
weird.
you were just like 100 yards away from the field?
100%. Yeah, even where we were was a pretty strange place to be in, but.
I
It's
feel
also
like
cold and
it'd be
rainy.
fun at Fenway. Like if you were sitting on the monster, that'd be sick.
That's what I did last year.
Oh, really?
For the BC football. It was sick.
Interesting.
But it was like behind the bench. It was like a weird, yeah. It was killer though. But yeah, but we lost. But next year's our year. We got a 4-star recruit from Alabama, so we're gonna beat you.
I discovered
our
a way to
bet.
beat hangovers over New Year's.
Mm.
We call it the body of Christ. So we were out of pickles, but all the juice was still there, and so we passed. Honestly, now that I'm telling you stories, I'm starting to realize how everyone got the norovirus. We were passing the jar of pickles around,
a ton of electrolytes.
and drinking the pickle juice and going the body of Christ, and then we all woke up and felt awesome.
Wait, what's
Grace.
the Christ? What's that?
I will admit we had taken an edible as well, and so at the time it was very, very funny.
I think that's like a pickle word, right?
You would have. No, I don't think
Is
so.
that
It's
a
like a
word?
German thing?
I think you guys it's pointless for you to try and get to the bottom of it. It was funny in the moment. The body of Christ.
Oh no, it's
Christine
Marie Grace. Oh.
I was
I saw.
tell me.
I texted you guys, but I saw André 3000 on my street.
Oh,
I am 60% sure I saw him today, and I was listening. I swear to God,
Bro, okay, this bullshit. I get one cool spotting, and now you fucking see him too. Sorry.
Wait, I actually think I saw him at the
No,
gym.
you did not.
Wait,
Bullshit. He was
wait.
not at your gym.
Wait,
Maybe.
I was driving through Santa Monica today, and I was listening to Miss Jackson, which I never listened to. And this guy is jaywalking and just in no rush to get out. I have a green light at no rush to get across, and it was probably like recency bias because you had told me, and because I was listening to one of his songs. I am 60% sure it was Andre 3000.
There's 0.
That's not a very high percentage.
What, did he have facial hair or no?
He had a goatee.
Did he have glasses or no?
He was wearing like a fun beanie.
You're just describing what he always wears.
I swear to God.
You didn't see fucking.
Wait, so where did you see him?
I guess it doesn't matter. Let's hear his stories.
Apparently he's everywhere.
Yeah, apparently he's fucking. I saw him like I was coming back from a run and I had my headphones in, and the run the day before I had been listening to him too. So, and I was right on my street. I was walking up my street.
In that picture on the left, that is a very similar hat to what he was wearing.
That's what he was wearing when I saw him.
That red hat?
No, it was blue.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, there's his hat.
That was him. I saw him this afternoon.
Wow, he has
Swear
a nice
to God.
hair.
There's no way we both saw Andre 3000 this week. Do you realize that you're ruining my story now? So
I think it's
I'll tell a
crazy
different
that-
story then. I'll tell a different story. On New Year's Eve, me and all my friends passed around a really big pickle jar, and we called it the Broggy of Blyst. And we felt so not hungover that we actually we ran a marathon the next day.
I actually like that better.
Yeah, that's probably better than his
That's
story.
a better one.
And,
Okay, tell us how you saw it.
I danced with a 90-year-old woman on New Year's Eve.
And she she spun your pants
and she
off.
spun my pants off. Fuck you. I saw Andre 3000.
I saw him too. So how'd you see him?
My fucking eyes.
He already said it.
I was walking on my street and he was walking down. And he walked right by me. And I stopped dead in my tracks. And
It's got to be cool to be that famous, but that like you haven't seen Andre 3000 recently, where
I know.
every time he's walking around, no one's coming up to him because they're not positive.
I couldn't believe. I mean, yeah, I was like, "Is that fucking Andre 3000?" There's no way.
It's Andre 2000.
And then I went, and and Googled him, and guess where he lives? Venice Beach, not Brentwood. So probably
this was in Santa Monica. This was this afternoon.
you probably
This
saw
was
it. this
this morning.
afternoon.
Yeah, I was coming back from the parking office.
This was the morning. We had a meeting at 11:30.
I called you and I said I'm going to the parking office before. I'll be there at 11:30.
Was
So
it
it
on-
wasn't this afternoon.
Okay, we're off by.
Dude, I'm just saying your story's all over the place. It feels like
I
mine's
saw
the
him
only
this
one that
morning.
we
near
could believe.
near the promenade?
Whatever the street is that like goes through
Fourth?
I don't know, maybe. I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to take your story, but I did see him.
While you were listening to Miss Jackson.
Yes.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
That's a better story.
Wait, what was the other thing you said about how Big Boy sings "If It's All"? Was that a prank?
Is that true?
No, the other guy from Outkast, Big Boy, did "If It's Alright, I Wanna Kick It With You All
that song
Night."
feels too cheesy to be.
It feels
agree.
too recent.
And it came out
Yeah.
like 10 years. Yeah, it was a very weird one-off sort of.
I was at the car wash a couple days ago, and they give you your receipt, and then when your car
Woody Harrelson's sister. All right, I'll drop it.
and so they give you a receipt, and you're supposed to hold on to it, which is something they should tell you at the top. Be like, here's your receipt. Don't throw this out. Because the first thing I do whenever I get a receipt is throw it out. And when your car is ready, they go like, black Jeep. And you like walk over to, they're like, white BMW. I don't know. I shouldn't do the accent, but they do.
That is really racist.
I will say it was a bad enough accent that you can't even
The
picture.
first one was fine.
I'm picturing the guy.
Yeah, what is he? What is he?
Hot.
If you had to guess what race that was.
Indian.
No. See, that's how bad it was. It wasn't even close.
I would have said India.
But he goes, black Jeep. And I go over to him and I say, thank you. And he goes, like, can I see your receipt? And I was like, oh, I threw it out. And the look on his face was like, I was the first guy to ever do this. And it was the worst mistake anyone's ever made. He was like, all right, I got to go talk to some guys. Left. My car is blocking in the rest of the car wash. who had their receipt and is ready to go. And at first, it looks like, okay, maybe there's like something going on. But then when there's a guy just standing next to his car on his phone, like taking his sweet time, no one thought like, okay, maybe they're not letting him leave.
Yeah.
And so people start honking and they all have their windows rolled up. And I was just like, that guy, like he has my receipt. And the one guy started doing this to me. It was a nightmare. And then finally he came out and he was like, all right, and handed them to me like he still wasn't sure, but he was going to take the chance on me.
Damn. I mean, I guess maybe people steal cars at car washes.
Yeah, but the guy whose car it would be would see all this commotion and be like, oh, nope, sorry, that's mine.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm sorry that happened.
Do you know who I miss seeing a little bit? I didn't like it in the moment, but I kind of miss seeing him now that we don't work there anymore.
André 3000. Oh.
Lil Dicky. We used to see him like every afternoon.
Yeah.
Wait, why?
He used to work on.
He's always with like a really
really go to Greenleaf.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I always saw him at like Erewhon or whatever. But it was this one construction, whatever. But
He was doing construction.
he was always with this like giant entourage, and I just always think it's fun to see like Hollywood guys that like I don't roll with a crew. I need to start rolling with a crew
I've been
more.
lately started rolling with a ragtag misfit group of toys.
No, but they have to be clearly not your friends.
Okay, yeah.
Like, have you seen like Mark Wahlberg's crew? Pull up Mark Wahlberg's entourage. Or don't use entourage.
Yeah.
Do that. pull up Mark Wahlberg's like crew.
Wait, why is that?
Like it's just
the show Entourage?
It's guys that are clearly like not his boys. It's like they all clearly do something for him. Yeah, like they're
What?
like
I like don't know what you're referring. Like his security people.
like it's just clear that like they aren't his boys. They're like
Because they're black?
no. The one I'm thinking of, they're white.
Because they're white?
It's just I need to have guys that it looks like there's an assistant. It looks like there's a bodyguard. It looks like there's a manager. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I want to start rolling with a crew more.
All right, we can make that happen. I got something to say.
Please.
What?
The South got something to say. That's a André 3000 quote. I'm a pretty big fan. Bird hiking. What is that? Oh yeah, I saw a bird hiking yesterday.
The bird was hiking.
Well, the lady had a backpack.
yeah.
These people are walking by us on the trail, and I just hear like bleep, 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 bleep. I was like, where the fuck is that bird? Lady had a bird cage with straps.
It's awesome.
On her back, hiking with her parakeet.
Aw.
But isn't that almost made me sad? I was like, you gotta let that shit free.
Yeah. Well, no, he'd die in like an hour.
Yeah, I guess at this point.
Why does that make you sad?
It's like that thing should just be flying around the mountain. You shouldn't have to take it up the mountain.
Right. That'd be like me putting you in like a cage and like walking you through like
Yeah, like putting like a
a
fish
New
in
Balance
like a
store or something.
putting a fish in a cage and like going swimming with it or something. I don't know. It felt very strange. But I got another one. Zach Bryan said he's starting a podcast,
Oh my god.
and he came at us and said every white kid from the suburbs should start a podcast.
right.
So
He's from Japan though.
well, he grew up in suburban Oklahoma.
Oh,
He was born in Japan.
I thought he was from Okinawa.
He was like born on like a Navy base in Japan.
Oh,
You thought he was from Japan?
yeah. I thought it was just like a fun thing about him.
Well, when did he say
It's a
that?
stupid thing. Put it on his Instagram story. Someone said
Are you following him again?
I can't follow him, but someone's
Right.
sent me a screenshot. People keep me in the loop. I have a few people in my network that will let me know.
Can you imagine if our company had drama like the other podcast companies do?
Yeah, I mean,
Like, you and I need
the Liam Angus fallout is pretty bad.
I know.
Like, I feel like we've at least kind of stopped.
You
We
and
haven't
I
made
need
it,
to have
like,
a fallout.
public.
Yeah.
We did. We were gonna have a fallout. I thought. Remember the script for March?
Oh, right.
Also,
Did-
what is up with all these British comedians? Where do they come from? James Corden, Trevor Noah, John Oliver. They just get like huge TV shows. I've never heard of them.
Britain. It's like how that Robbie Thomas guy or Robbie Williams guy is
Yeah.
like massive over there, but we've never heard of it.
Yeah.
That movie is apparently doing awful.
What movie?
He has a biopic about him where he's a monkey,
Oh, I heard about this. Yeah.
and it's doing not good apparently.
Oh, Wingspan. I got a new board game called Wingspan.
Oh yeah, Will texted me. I called Will, and he goes, "Hey man, sorry, can't talk right now. In the middle of a big game of Wingspan," and that implies that I know what Wingspan is, and that's a game that everyone plays. It's like a bird strategy game.
It's a bird game. You know, board games. It's a bird game.
Is there someone behind you?
No, that's what I'm wondering. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey guys.
Is there someone back there?
Elmo back here. It's like if Elmo was
Someone
back
about
there.
to jump out and freak out. Wait,
It's a dogmatic monk.
Wait. I can
no.
hear someone's
I think
shoes.
they just. You can hear someone's shoe?
Yeah, that creaking.
That's Lauren.
Oh, okay. All right. Do we got anything else before we want to get into the RM?
Wait, I was just telling you about Wingspan.
Oh, sorry. That was so rude. I do that a lot.
No, you didn't. No, you don't. You do it once or twice.
Cool.
Look at images. It's so pretty.
Aw.
So
Wait,
what's
you
the-
play it by yourself?
No,
Oh.
you could though, but that would be kind of depressing.
Comes with all these little beans and
I
stuff?
play it with my friend. Those are eggs, first of all.
Oh.
Birds don't lay beans.
Can you eat them?
You can't eat
Birds
them.
lay
They do look
beans.
like candy.
They do.
But I got it for Christmas from my sister, and at first I was like, "What the hell is this?" And then I got I was like, "All right, this actually looks kind of cool." Started playing it. Me, Jerry, and Scott played it last week. It was a fucking blast. Scott and I played it again the next day.
Cute.
I'm super into it. And then we kind of still thought it was like this like super niche, like funny thing that ended up being actually fun. And then on Saturday, I brought it up around Chris Powers, and Chris Powers goes, I was like, yeah, Christmas was pretty awesome. He was like, how's your Christmas? I was like, great. I got Wingspan. We've been playing that. He's like, oh, I had Wingspan on my list and I didn't get it. And I was like, what? He's like, I had Wingspan on my Christmas list and I didn't get it. I was pissed. I was like, what do you?
He definitely has enough money to get his own Wingspan.
Yeah, definitely. But anyway, so apparently it's like a hot board game right now.
Nice.
So if you guys want to play, I know we're talking about,
I'll play.
we've been floating doing like live streams
Yep.
for Playdate where we played board games.
I was gonna suggest that for you.
So this would be a good one.
I will say you inviting me to play that reminds me of the fact that Will and I were in Maine at the same time, and every time I asked Will to hang out, he didn't want to.
Yeah, because you were always at a bar. I don't drink during the holidays with my family. That's not a judgment. You kept being like, do you want to come to this bar? And I was like,
And like watch soccer.
I know, but it's like when I'm home for a week with my family, like I'm doing like things with my family.
That's understandable.
I called him. I go, you want to come watch the Premier League? It was Boxing Day, which is like the best day to watch Premier League soccer. And I go, hey, me and Lewis and Phil are at the Portland Zoo. If you want to come watch some footy. And he goes, no, I have to go hike on my land. That's a real.
My parents bought 6 acres in mid-coast Maine. It's a cranberry bog. And
So a better you have to hike through your land.
well, we didn't really. We went to the land and then we did a hike like in the area. You can't. I mean, it's not enough land to like do a viable hike. But yeah, I was hiking with my family, and the other time I was playing ice hockey with my family. I feel like I'm with you every week. I get 1 week at home with my family. I don't have any expectation of seeing you. It's not
You
personal.
didn't invite me to the Christmas party either.
We didn't have a Christmas party.
Oh, you didn't invite me to.
Well, okay, that's true, but we did. Yeah, the marsh behind our house froze over. It was so fucking.
Oh, so
pretty.
that's the land that you guys own?
No, that's
Oh.
like by where my parents like actually live. Where we got this land like a couple hours north. But yeah, they found out it's a cranberry bog. My mom harvested a bunch of cranberries.
Oh, nice.
Delicious. So I might
I
have.
get it, dude. Your family's rich enough to have a cranberry
No,
bog.
the funny part.
Oh, this just in: white guy with a podcast doesn't need the money because his family owns a cranberry bog.
We didn't know it was a cranberry bog when we bought it. So my dad took my aunt up there. He's like a gardener, and he's like, "What do you think?" He's like, "Yeah, it's cool land." She's like, that's all cranberries in there. They're
Wait,
like,
so
"What?"
a bog is the same as a farm?
No, a bog. It's like cranberries.
A bog
grow
is like a
in-
holler.
Cranberries grow
Kind of
in,
halfway between a holler.
They grow
and
in water.
Oh, wait. Have you guys seen Mild Ass with Aubrey Plaza?
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
I was like, I mean, I've gotten glances in passing, but I've never
try,
gone out of my
I
way.
try not to.
Well, in that,
Our HR department told me to stop looking at Lauren's old ass. Have you seen Will's young ass?
It's
That thing is tight.
hairless.
Perky.
in this movie, the family owns a cranberry farm. Oh, wait. Aubrey Plaza's husband dying.
I know. Let's
Oh,
not talk about that. That's
Wait,
sad.
yeah, look,
Sorry.
I mean, it doesn't quite, it's not like, I mean, so the way they do it in like the large scale,
Playing a dangerous game.
my
you know.
old ass
look.
cranberry bog.
Look, this is from the movie.
Yeah, so like the way they do it in like large scale cranberry bog operations is that they're really easy to harvest because you just kind of shake all the bushes and then the cranberries come off and they float to the surface because it's in like shallow water. We don't really have enough to justify that, but my mom did get a bunch of cranberries. She made a great like tart. She made cranberry chutney and then like a very good cake with it. So my game plan now is to podcast for 5 more years.
And then take over the family bog.
And sell cranberries. They're selling in the grocery store for $10 a pound. So
right.
I would need...
How many pounds do you guys have?
I don't know. It would probably be really hard to make a living off of.
Yeah, I think there's a reason most people aren't doing it.
Yeah, but I could.
My friend Peter tried to call Harper's brother a Nepo baby, but he didn't know the term, and he called him a Nego baby.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. But we were all making fun of him because his brother immediately turned back around and was like, 1, that's not the term, and 2, you work for your dad. And so he's like throwing stones from a glass house.
Wait, who said this? Peter?
Peter thought the term was Nego baby. We should probably stop saying
why
that.
did you say it again?
Is throwing stones from a glass house, is that a saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From a glass house?
Like if you live in a glass house, you shouldn't be throwing stones.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like if you came at me about having bad breath, it'd be like,
right.
Yeah.
Like Lauren has like lines come out of it.
That was like
Ew.
Edge said to me the other day. He was like,
Oh my God.
what?
Yeah, he was like, we should get Lauren like TheraBreath.
No. He said something about like being a dick. He's like, why don't you stop being a dick? And I was like, something about glass houses.
Yeah.
And he goes, when have I ever been a fucking dick to you?
Yeah.
You're doing it.
He had one a couple months ago that really cracked me up because it was clear. You know when something happens to like it would be the equivalent of like a dad getting yelled at work, so he comes home and yells at his kids.
Yeah.
And the kid goes to school and bully, whatever. It was clear someone had told Edge that something he was doing was a bad look.
Okay.
Because he came into our office and I was sitting with my feet up, but I had my laptop. Like it was like, that's a very normal thing to do. I feel like in this office, like everyone works with their feet up, whatever. And he goes, this is a bad look for you. And then left. And I was like, okay, that was weird. And then I heard him go into someone else's office and tell them what they were doing was a bad look.
He's just unleashing.
I was trying to figure out like, what could he possibly have been doing that someone was like, this is a bad look for you? Then he was like, I need to go tell other people. I sent you guys this the other day, but I want to tell the playmates, and I have updated it. A lot of people are doing New Year's resolutions this year. That's not what I'm doing. I'm doing New Year's roadmap.
Okay.
Where it's just, I've already mapped out my year.
So this podcast has 2 fucking roadmaps now. Literally shoot me.
I've already mapped out my year. And I think if I check all these off, I can objectively say it will be the best year of my life.
Does a roadmap imply that there's like
an order?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I'm going to memorize every country in the world. I'm already like 80% of the way there.
Give me one. Prove it.
Seychelles.
That's good.
I'm going to learn how to solve a 4x4 Rubik's Cube. So I can do the 3, and it's getting kind of like, it doesn't give me the same stim. I'm going to build something out of wood. Maybe a chair, maybe a duck, maybe something like that.
Can you build me something?
Yes.
Duck.
I'm going to do a 72-hour fast. I'm going to give more high fives.
Can I ask? Yeah, why do you want to do that?
To push my body to its limits. Also apparently you lose like 15 pounds. So I could just get all of my dieting over in 3 days.
Yeah, but then you're going to binge. After.
No. You can't. You have to like ease. That's the hardest part is like when you're done, you can't immediately like go eat whatever you want. You have to like ease your way back in.
Can you just do this not when we're recording?
Yeah.
I feel like you'll be really grumpy.
I think I'll have to like take a day off of work and do like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But yeah, apparently you're supposed to do it when you have a lot of shit to do because otherwise you're just sitting there being like, I'm so hungry.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I did 26 the other day just to like test the waters. And after 24, my body convinced itself it wasn't hungry, which was scary.
Okay.
And I was super anxious. Like I was hearing like no, it was weird.
Great. Yeah, definitely triple that.
I'm gonna make a full court basketball shot.
Okay, that feels achievable.
I'm gonna learn the names. This was another resolution, less of a goal. I'm gonna learn the names of people I see every day. Like I talk to like
her.
What's your name again? Like I see the same like baristas and like parking guys every day. I think it would be nice to know their names.
I think that's awesome. When there's like, have you ever like been with someone, you're walking through their neighborhood and they're like, hey, Mike. And I'm like, that's fucking awesome.
Or like, what sparked this was a guy walked into the coffee shop I go to every day.
Yeah.
And they were like, Ryan, the huge, because they know what I get, but they don't know my name.
Got it.
I'm going to read a book.
Okay.
Just one.
What do you want to read?
Do like a Of Mice and Men or something.
No, because I've already read part of that.
Okay.
I'm going to volunteer. I'm going to go to the soup kitchen once.
Wait,
You want to come with me?
Also,
Is that like the right term for it? That feels outdated.
No, that's right.
I signed up to start volunteering at a dog shelter in Sawtell.
Can I come with you one time?
Yeah.
All right, I'll check that off.
Dog charities piss me off.
You have to do why?
Yeah, you enter this one. He hates them because he thinks that it's like a waste of resources that could be going towards humans.
There's so many human-related things to figure out first. I know I'm being like the Grinch, and I think it's great that you're doing that. But
I'm gonna. When are you going next?
I have to do the trainings online. There's like a lot of trainings to get through, actually.
I'm gonna grow a pirate mustache and goatee again. I thought that was very fun last year. I want to do it again.
Cool.
I'm gonna go to Hawaii. I'm gonna make the perfect burrito.
Okay.
And I actually have started. I made some headway. You know, I've been talking about how the burritos here suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've made some headway on it. I got a very interesting lead. I tracked down a guy who knows Bruce's wife. You know,
Who's Bruce's? Oh, the guy from
Maine that makes the perfect burrito. I found a connection to his wife, who's maybe going to tell me how to do it. I think what I realized is it's a sweet chili sauce. That's what I missed. That's what I liked about the burritos. There's a sweet chili sauce.
Okay. Well, and the tortilla. Like, did you figure out the?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a painting of my bedroom for my bedroom.
That one I love.
And in the painting, there's gonna be the painting. I think that'd be funny to be like, "What's that?" And then the person goes over and it's like, "Oh, it's just the room." Oh, you know, it'd be funny. You get a picture, or in the painting, there's a person looking at the painting. So when they go to look, they're in the painting. There we go. And then the final one, I'm going to catch a fly with chopsticks.
That one's impossible.
Well, no, I'm going to rig it. Small room, big chopsticks.
That's good.
That's a good idea. Dude, my dad can shoot a bee with a rubber band or like a fly with a rubber band.
Oh, that's awesome.
Too.
We had one of those salt guns at a restaurant I worked at.
Same.
Dude. Oh, I think we talked about this. Did you also get like power hungry?
We got like carried away. Our boss was like, "No more salt. We can have flies now." This is because we had like a score sheet in the back. But like, yeah, I killed 85 flies last shift.
The health inspector comes in and is like, "Whoa, I'm glad you're getting rid of them, but why are there so many?"
It was like genocide,
dude. The same thing happened. We got like bloodthirsty. Yep. And then we're also like kind of neglecting the work.
Yes, that's what it was.
Like lines were accumulating because like half the staff was in the back.
Shooting each other. Dude,
by
the way, I think your roadmap is good. I'm excited to follow along.
Do you think if I completed all that's got to be the best year of my life, right?
Yeah, 2015 was good.
I mean, I barrel rolled a plane this year, so that's kind of hard to beat. Maybe I barrel roll a helicopter this year.
Ooh, yeah, or barrel roll a boat.
Guys, we have ginormous news. You've seen us drink Accelerator drinks over the past year, and now, honestly, can't even believe we're saying this. They are officially partners of our podcast.
This is a dream come true. I've been giving them free advertising for a while now, and now they are part of the team. We're part of their team, and technically that means I work with Travis Kelce and Livy Dunn now, which is pretty cool. So I'm fired up about that. I got home from Christmas, and there were several cases of these waiting for me in my living room, which was like a present that didn't come under the tree. That is awesome.
It's the best kind of present. We have a special offer to share for you all. For the next 2 days, you can grab your own case of Accelerator on Amazon with $10 off when you enter code $10 off at checkout. That's any flavor, any case for $10 off. So take advantage of this deal now before the sale ends on January 9th. Click the link in our bio and enter code $10 off. That's the number 10, BUCKSOFF at checkout for $10 off your case of Accelerator. Act quick before this deal expires soon.
If I could recommend, they got a new flavor, orange ice pop.
It's delish.
I've been drinking this
so
today.
Good.
Also sent it to my house. So delicious. It's got me feeling energized. Tastes good. I mean, it's like 5 calories. Like, you can't beat this stuff.
Guys, that is $10 off Amazon with code $10 off. We love Accelerator, and you're going to love it too.
I think they said we can curse during the ad reads too, right? In our meeting with them.
Fuck.
So I just wanted to try that. Fuck, I love Accelerator.
All right, guys, we are here to tell you about one of our new favorite partners, Dollar Shave Club. Guys, it is no surprise that facial hair is personal. It grows from your face. We all grow it, we all shave it, and we all style it differently. And we think that's pretty great. It makes us all more interesting. That's why in this club, we make the razors and you make the rules. Stubbled, bearded, clean shaven, or mountain man. Dollar Shave Club is for everybody and every budget. Whatever you shave, welcome to the club. Whether you're going smooth shaven or maintaining a beard, Dollar Shave Club offers shave and grooming products that are always high quality but never overpriced. I, in my hand, have the Dollar Shave Club double header electric trimmer. I got my hands on this bad boy a couple weeks ago, and let me tell you, daddy's feeling right. I'm trimming up my chest. I'm trimming up my boys. I use the razor, just the regular razor on my face. I'm smooth as a baby's bottom right now. It delivers the closest, most comfortable shave imaginable. It's so comfy, your skin might just want to take a nap. Dollar Shave Club products are now available everywhere, so you can order from their website, you can order it from Amazon, or you can get them from your favorite retailer near you. Alternatively, you can visit their site right now for 20% off, $20 or more, and get your products delivered right to your door. Visit dollarshaveclub.com/playdate and use promo code playdate for 20% off your order of $20 or more. And remember, whatever you shave, welcome to the club. Let's get back into the episode. Roadmap, guys. We have a lovely episode for you guys today. We are going to hear your pitches followed by our pitches, and then we're going to do everyone's favorite segment. This guy rocks. This guy rocks. This guy rocks today.
What? You don't like that one?
No, I just don't like the roadmap.
Oh.
Can I ask why?
I don't know. I thought it was like part of my character now.
No, I know, but like, if you were listening to a podcast, wouldn't you want to know what was going to happen? An hour and 20 minutes in?
Yeah, you're right. I love you, and I love all your ideas.
I love you too, buddy.
I love how your brain works. Man.
I will say...
Good haircut, too.
Should we ever
Thank you.
do the roadmap first?
We used to. We used to not do any banter.
Yeah. We used to do no
Back
banter.
when we were awkward.
We used to
Dude,
sit-
that
Like
first...
60 seconds in. All right.
All right. Dude, someone commented on... Will posted that video of us kissing, and a bunch of the comments were like, wait, I thought they were brothers.
Really?
Multiple.
I kiss my brother
On the lips?
all the time. We make out.
Nice.
I'm kidding.
And then we're going to do Teach Me Something. And then, Lauren, you got a couple Am I the Assholes for us?
Yep.
And then Will and I have 3 drafts for you today. I guess the first one's not really a draft because we each have 10. But 2025 ins and outs. We're going to tell you what's in, what's out. And then we're going to do bowl games that don't exist, like football bowl games that don't exist.
Yep.
And touchdown celebrations.
Wait, you meant football bowl games?
Yours is like spin the spoon,
Yeah.
eat the cereal,
Bowl toss. Sorry.
smoke the weed.
Smoke the weed.
And then we're going to do touchdown celebrations that don't exist, which somehow I didn't notice that either of those were, or both of those were football until now.
Well, hey, football's on the mind. It's the playoffs in college and the NFL. And what a great season for us to celebrate a sport that we all love and have grown up around.
I love you. All right, let's hear our pitches, Lauren.
I also have 2 pitches today. What?
That's awesome.
You have 2 pitches?
Myself.
No, I know that came out like I was like mad about it, but I more am just.
You
I
have
was
2 pitches that you came up with?
Yep.
Why don't you do one today and one for next episode?
Oh.
No. I want to hear them all.
You don't want.
No, I'm just saying I want to keep. I like that Lauren's. We're gonna.
Yeah, this is a rare.
By this time next year, my prediction is that Lauren will be doing every segment.
I think she'll be sitting here and I will be producing.
That'd be fun.
Like we're gonna have like a new guy right here.
The new guy.
Yeah, that is funny when podcasts grow. Like the producer like leaves and like a new producer comes in.
Yeah.
Like they're like a character.
I know. We should get like a really, really like a
hot guy.
All right, wait, Lauren. Yeah. Set a calendar thing on your calendar for a year from today.
Okay.
And we're gonna play this clip, and we're gonna predict. We're gonna predict how many listeners we're gonna have.
55.
How many do we have now in episode?
Like
30,000.
around 30,000, a little less.
Okay. I'm gonna say if we aren't at 150,000, we have failed.
Oh.
I think 100,000 would be a good goal.
Yeah.
Okay, 100,000.
That'll be hard to attain.
Really?
Well, yeah.
Honestly, I kind of
We've been
like
doing this for a year and a half.
I kind of like the playmates now. I don't even know if I want new ones.
Because
Yeah.
even some people that get in our comments on Instagram, I'm like, you're not a playmate.
You're not a playmate.
That's like Rainbow Kitten Surprise. Not to bring them up, but because I love them.
Why not to bring them up?
Well, because you don't like the
You don't like what?
What do you say?
nothing.
Are you trying to hint that I'm like a transphobe?
No, I actually, when I first said it, I meant like I feel like I talk about them a lot, but then I realized that's what you thought I meant, so
That's
then
what
I
I
kind of
thought.
doubled down. No,
For the record, I'm not a transphobe.
I
That's
know, I
not
know,
a.
I
That's
know,
not
I
like
know,
a.
I know, I
That's
know.
not a fun rumor to start.
I
It's
know.
not like a silly one.
I'm sorry. I make like
I hate them just as much as I hate everyone else.
because they're white.
Yeah, I only hate the white ones.
No.
Ooh, okay. Nope.
What am I trying to fucking say? They always said when they were coming up, they're like, we don't ever want to be like a big band. Like, we don't want to ever like make it too far past like general admission venues or something.
Right.
And then they kind of did. Like, they just went on like a long hiatus. I don't know if it was related, like right as they were sort of reaching. Like, I feel like they've like mediated their. But I get that. Like, as an artist, like I feel like doing like a show with like real like true fans that know all the words and stuff in like a small venue where everyone's like general admission feels like a cooler thing to be able to do night in and night out than like stadiums full of people that you can't even see.
We should go into the back end of like YouTube and Spotify and rewrite the code. So if there's ever an episode that gets too many views, it self-destructs and the podcast ends.
Yeah,
We have
I like
to.
that.
We start a new one.
Okay, yeah. We call it
Playwright.
Playmate.
Podcast too.
Playwright.
Playwright.
Will and Rusty's Playwright. We
There's
write
like
a play.
a Shakespeare's in the corner. He's like,
Hawk.
Hawk 2.
Hawk Tua.
It was a summer's night, and I haven't read any of it.
Yeah, I met
read Shakespeare or listen to it?
Me, I read it.
You actually read Shakespeare?
All the time. No, like in fucking college and high school.
Oh, Mr. fucking Big Brain over here.
I went to high school.
Lauren and I,
Mr. Big Brain went to high school.
Lauren and I are fucking getting laid.
What did you guys do in college? You didn't read, or high school, I guess.
Christ school?
Christ school.
I don't remember what I read. I blacked
in
it all
high school.
out.
I was just like bonging beers and like fucking slapping ass, grabbing ass.
I was
Smelling
okay.
ass.
Don't get me wrong. I was
Ew.
grabbing at.
I went. You slowly realize I went to college with dogs, smelling ass, playing with toys,
Fetch.
chewing on it, playing tug of war,
Running around like in circles.
wearing collars. Yeah, walking in circles before I went to bed,
Anyway,
All right.
what was I fucking
scratching
I
myself,
don't-
getting fleas off. You already said it that Rainbow Kitten Surprise liked it when it was.
Oh yeah, so I think we should emulate that. But we do have to pay the bills. I don't think this podcast quite pays our salaries yet.
No.
You always say that though, but we do other things that do.
Correct. But I think we both would love to get to a place where this was enough so that we didn't have to do anything else.
They would never let us do that. We want to though. I want to only do this.
No, I'm just saying like we'd have the yeah.
That would be fun to just be that we come in twice a week, chat for 2 hours,
And I just spend the rest of my
go and play Bird Wingspan.
bird
That sounds
wingspan.
awesome.
All right, Lauren.
All right.
Oh, yeah, this thing. Okay.
Yeah, the thing we do.
Oh yeah. Also,
Should we do?
We're going to 2 episodes a week.
Are we allowed to announce that yet?
We already have.
Yeah. Starting Monday, the first Monday episode, which will be a weekly thing, is January 27th.
Yep.
So Mondays, Wednesdays?
Mondays and Wednesdays.
Lovely.
You're like asking us.
I'm like, what?
All right.
All right.
Pitches. First one is from Adam West. He says, "Hi, Lauren, the swashbuckler and the peacemaker.
Nice.
Okay, that feels like a shot at my past.
What does no one have until they are 25?
Health insurance.
That's a good one.
A dog?
No. Car rental.
Yeah.
The ability to make decisions. Since
Oh
we
yeah,
have
your
to
frontal lobe doesn't
decide,
develop until you're 25.
yeah. Since we have to decide on colleges, first jobs, etc., before we are 25, why not have an app that makes that easier? My idea is ProCondol, an app that makes pros and cons of every decision and ranks each. Love the pod, fellas and Lauren.
Wasn't it until the ranking part?
Yeah. I mean, that's your whole
P.S.
thing.
I went to the University of South Carolina with the girl who beat Will to being class president.
Oh, that's awesome.
Caroline Funk.
You went to a dark place
Yeah.
there for a second. You said it and you were like,
She's a sweet person. I think we met one time years later and squashed the beef.
I love that because I would use that now. I guess I'm not 25, but I would use that now because I will forget what I'm trying to decide.
Yeah, but how does the ProCondol, I guess we keep it high level. Yeah, I like it.
So let's flesh this out a little bit, Will. Tell me something that you're struggling with.
Right now?
And I'll compete. I'll be ProCondol.
Something I'm struggling with right now. I am struggling with
How to find a lady?
dating.
Pros of dating women.
Well, I'm not just like struggling with the idea of dating.
Women around. Cons. Women around.
Women are round.
Con. Some of them are round. Pro. Women are around. Cons. Some of them are round.
Stop. No.
Pros.
Well, I'm not struggling with
endless.
whether I'm going to date. It's
Pros. Some of them will kiss you. Cons.
Well, I feel
Some
like
of
you
them are
don't
stinky.
actually want to date anyone. Maybe that's just your thing. And
that's my thing. I don't date anyone.
Yo, that's Will, bro. You know, you hear about Will. He doesn't date anyone.
He's fucking.
or like maybe
No,
maybe,
I don't. Well, I don't want.
maybe you're trying to conform to societal.
I think what it
norms.
is. I think what I've decided is that I lack confidence in like myself. Maybe I don't outwardly display that, but like I feel like I have to figure out myself first before I would like trust anyone to love me.
Yep.
Is that crazy?
No, I have a similar thing.
Like,
I'll
I
be like,
feel
I'm
like-
sabotaging this, but I think it's just because we don't like ourselves.
I feel like like I like don't like I don't want to like I don't know.
You don't want to.
I mean that's like giving myself too much credit. But
I just want her to.
no, I don't want to like. I feel like I'm like so volatile in my like emotions and like
Right.
what I'm into and like
The day to day.
I'm not a consistent enough person day to day that I feel like it's not conducive to being in a relationship. So I think I got to figure that out because it would just drive someone insane.
I will say
That's
you've
mature.
got this speech down. This could be a good. This is like
What do you mean?
like that. I feel like that's what like a guy says to a girl.
Yeah,
when it's like
I kind
don't-
of sound like a manipulator.
I just don't want to.
right
It's
now.
like, dude, I just like I want to be able to give you my all,
Yeah.
and like I
That's
just
why
can't
it sounds like
because-
douchey, but I do think there's truth to it.
right.
I don't mean it to
But-
sound like
No,
Are
that's
you
mature
still-
because you're not allowing yourself to get into something that you.
But I'm
know
also
you-
just holding my. I don't even know at this point. It's
Are
been
you still
so long
hooking
since
up
I
with
dated
girls?
Anyone? Yeah.
And then what do
And
you?
I'm going on dates and stuff.
What does like a typical date look like for you? You want to role play it?
Wait, are you gonna see a hot chip girl again?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it is going well.
Yeah. I mean, I can't talk about this on the podcast.
Yeah.
Someone that I'm actively going on dates with.
Yeah, I get it.
Where are you gonna take her next?
I don't know.
Where's
She's out of town for a long time. So she's out of town for a long time.
She's from Canada. She goes to another school.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just feel like every time I get like several dates in and then I just get cold feet and it never has anything to do with the person.
Right.
But maybe it's just like I haven't found the wrong. I mean, this current situation is like I haven't even gotten to the point of like knowing whether to make that decision. But I'm just scared that I'm gonna have the same realization or something.
Well, it's also like the longer you date someone, then it's like, oh, now if I wanted to end this, it would have to like be a thing,
Yeah.
as opposed to like
Yeah.
one or two dates you can just stop talking to them. I feel like.
Yeah, I don't know. I just gotta. I guess if it's the right person, then that wouldn't be an issue. But I also think there are things I just got to figure out better in my life.
Will's
you know?
Will's like being super like
Yeah,
open
Lauren's
right now, and
just
Lauren's just
giggling
like
her
fucking cracking up and
fucking
eating
ass
her
off.
loud ass lunch.
I don't know why. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm not laughing at you.
She's laughing with you about how
What
bad
is so
you are.
funny about my fucking romantic failures? What? Laugh. Tell me. You've been dating a guy for several years, so what's so funny about someone who can't have what you have?
Sorry, I'm chewing beef and I don't want to talk.
You, Lauren.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I need someone in my life who chews beef.
Yeah. Yeah, Lauren, we said we want to hear about the relationship, not the bedroom. We don't want to hear about you chewing his beef. Ew.
So there I was chewing beef.
Dude, she came over last night, chewed beef.
Yeah. But anyway, I think I'm getting there. I think I'm making good
I want to
progress
hear
in
what
my
Lauren
life.
thought was so funny about Will being honest and open.
I'm eating.
It's been the same bite for 45 seconds.
God, I don't know, man. I think you getting a girlfriend has really lit a fire under my ass to get
Really?
my act together. Yeah, everyone in my life is dating someone. That's the other problem.
Yeah. When
Both of my
all my
roommates-
roommates started going, like, it was like, oh, fuck, we have to start.
Both of my roommates, both of my podcasters,
You still haven't met my girlfriend, which is
yeah,
crazy.
I'm trying to keep it
Wait,
that way.
can
No,
we
I'm
have
just
like a fun little like, night out soon?
She thinks it's bizarre she hasn't met Will. And I think so.
That
too.
is bizarre.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I think we should go.
I feel like we had so many fun nights last.
The 5 of us should go up.
not in January.
I don't mean
So
like.
you're doing dry January.
Wait, we can.
Yeah.
You don't think we can like go to dinner or something?
Oh no, we can go to dinner.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and bring your lady.
Ooh, let's get margs. I want a marg right
Yeah.
now.
We're gonna make you relapse.
Do it. I'm not
But
relapsing.
why? You're not an alcoholic.
No, I know, but I really don't like drinking. I really want to stop drinking.
What if
You did
stop-
this last year too.
I know. I did it almost.
I know, but you're so much more fun when you're drinking.
I don't know. I just think the anxiety it gives me is like it fucks up like other facets of my life. Like
No,
it's like
100%.
It makes
it's
me,
the
like,
most destructive thing in the
so
world.
unproductive with everything else that like I don't know. I want to like take work more seriously and like grow in like that sense, and I want to like get like healthier. And I think it's so easy to just I don't know. I feel like the hangovers get so bad now, where it's like if I go out on like a Saturday, it's like I'm not like fully with it.
Yeah, take out Lauren said if she goes out on Friday, she'd be
that she's
hungover
grumpy
on Tuesday.
Monday. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I don't go out anymore.
I don't really go out.
I just
anymore either.
I just like set boundaries for myself too. Like, okay, I feel like I only go out and drink enough to the point where I'm hungover if I'm going to like a show.
Yeah.
But if I'm just gonna go out to like a bar, then I'll be like, okay, I can have like 3 drinks.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I at least want to do January. I already feel like this weekend was like awesome, and I feel like great today, and I just want to feel that. all
Yeah, I
the
didn't really
time.
do anything this weekend.
I had 4 beers yesterday, but that was the only thing I had this weekend.
Yeah, I don't know. But I think that's. I think
How did you meet this current lady?
Mutual friends.
Nice. You have those?
I have mutual.
I need to
friends.
make mutual friends.
I know. Northwestern mutual friends. I don't know. There's just there. I think this is gonna be a good month for me of self exploration.
Can you start drinking in February though?
I don't want to. I don't want to say that yet, but I'm probably will. But
Well,
I don't want to
I
like.
support your journey.
No,
Like, if
I do.
make
I
it
do.
through-
I do
No,
too.
I know
I
you.
do too. But I will say I love like watching sports and having a beer with you, like at a bar.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think I need to have a beer to be fun.
I know, but if it's just you and I'm the only one having beers and you're not.
Yeah, I mean,
Also, we can never have those giggly hangovers anymore if you're not. Those
like,
those ones are fun.
giggly hangovers
that
are fun,
sounds
but they're
terrible.
But they're born out of like anxiety about everything else
Yeah.
that makes everything. In
We had the
moment
best day of
fun.
our lives hungover though.
At Epcot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely things I will. There's definitely Yeah, I don't know. I just think
I feel like I'm
risk-
going to
you're-
listen to this back and be like, oh, you're really manipulating Will.
no, you're not manipulating me. I don't know. I mean, it's also been fucking 4-5 days.
Yeah.
So like, what am I talking?
Yeah, we're
about?
talking about you're
I'm
like,
like talking about
Classic.
like I'm like sober, but
Yeah,
it's literally
yeah.
I drank on New Year's Eve. So I don't know. I just think I definitely want to do January, and then I don't want to like say like February 1st.
Blacking out.
firing it back up. Like I want to see. I want to run. Like I signed up for 2 races this spring that I want to like try to get good times
Who
at.
are you gonna race?
like a road race. It's not like I signed up for like 1v1.
Called
races.
someone out?
I'm doing like a 10K in April and a half marathon.
I
in
know.
May.
I was trying to be funny.
I sorry, I just didn't expect that out of you. Not because you're a woman. Not because you're a woman. Because you're you. I'm kidding.
fine.
That was mean. I was just trying to make.
okay.
I was trying to push you down to lift myself up.
Yeah.
It is funny that it's been like 4 or 5 days.
I know, but I feel like I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I don't know.
See, this was me when I started
Yeah.
Sober October, and then
Yeah,
and
you're
then
like you're having all these like profound
and
like.
then by the Halloween party, I was like, all right, I'm
yeah, I don't
drinking.
know what I don't
But-
know what I'm talking about.
No, it's great to
but
have.
I'm trying to.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm doing damp January.
and I'm doing, like soaking wet.
No, there's no, I'm going to do no weed, no drinking during the week.
That's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
That
But
doesn't feel like damp. That feels like
Normal.
no. Well, no. I feel like damp implies like
Weed too.
no. I don't know.
Oh, they're playing stickball outside. Wait, it implies what?
No, I feel like damp sounds wet. Like I feel like there should be a word that's like halfway to dry.
Musty. I'm going to do dank January.
Musty January.
Dank January was like it was wet at one point.
It was yeah.
Because the problem with me is when I just do like edibles during the week, I get all of the negatives of drinking through snacks.
like the caloric.
I can deal with the hangovers. I don't care about anything. The only thing that my drinking makes me mad is that I gain weight.
Yeah. I mean, that's also, yeah.
All right, should we hear a second pitch?
Yep.
What's worse, I did on Saturday. I went to a darts tournament where everyone was drinking, and I brought
Where the hell did you find a darts tournament?
dartstournament.com.
Actually?
No, it was at Armand's house.
Yeah, I saw that. Did he not get the invite? I saw a lot of our coworkers in that story. I'm like, damn.
It's an exclusive club.
I didn't want to
wouldn't
be
have-
there anyway, but
I wouldn't have gone, but I would have liked to have the option.
I don't know what to tell you.
Who was there?
I saw was Chris Powers there. I like stopped the video. I was like trying to see. Who was
Sounds
in it.
killer. Who else was there?
Edge, Kenward, Armand, Chris Powers, me, Jerry, Scott, a couple of Armand's buddies.
What the fuck?
It's a darts
You
group.
wouldn't have gone anyway.
I wouldn't have gone, but I would have liked to have had the option.
Yeah.
You weren't like, hey, Jack, there's a huge darts tournament. We're
It was
all
like I got personally invited by the host, and it was like a small thing. There was like 10 people there.
Wait, you
So
guys.
I couldn't just text everyone I know.
I'm gonna have the fucking,
Also, like I feel like
I'm gonna have
that kind of relationship with Armand. Like I feel like I
Nope.
have that kind of relationship.
never
with Armand.
seen him outside of the office.
That's why, like I've hung out with him outside the office. before.
I
Like,
am
we're
going
friends.
I'm gonna have a bowling tournament and invite everyone except for you, Armand, Edge, Kenward,
I want to come.
Jerry.
All right, fine.
Actually,
Fred-
Jerry's still coming.
Fred opened a box of pizza that was fully sealed with tape and ate a piece before we could get to it.
Oh, we just one piece.
Sounds fucking.
Yeah, there were 3 dogs at
That's
the party
really
too.
cute.
Oh my god!
Oh, and
keeps getting
Dylan
better.
Wa- and
Keeps
Dylan-
getting cooler.
And Dylan Walker was there.
That's where I draw the fucking line. He's still coming to my bowling tournament, but the rest
he's too cool.
Dude, he's too killer. That guy fucking rocks.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
literally-
I was gonna say I brought triples to it. And
Oh.
and they were a hit.
Nice.
And all the people that were doing dry January.
Oh
had
my
some
god!
triples.
Well, if you had my we get it. You had my favorite fucking drink at a fucking darts tournament without me.
I lost.
Dylan Walker's so fucking cool. I love that guy.
Yeah.
All right, let's do the next fucking pitch. I bet it's like
I got
bet it's
burrito.
like way to throw a party without letting your friend find out.
Wait,
You
before
were
I
too busy hanging out with André 3000.
before I say the second pitch, Troy got me the tiniest camera.
Sorry.
Tiniest camera you'll ever see. What?
We both have tiny camophobia. Please stop. Sorry, go ahead.
What?
Like a GoPro?
No, it's
No, I saw
it's
it on your fucking story.
Can I see it?
on my TikTok.
Yeah, Lauren posted TikTok. I was like, my boyfriend got me the cutest camera.
It's-
Yeah, we get
well-
it.
well,
yeah,
it's
we get it. You're the
literally-
perfect fucking partner.
It's literally this big, and it's on my keychain now, and it can take actual pictures, and it has an SD card that you can plug in, and
I'm gonna take a gooch shot on it.
it's really cute. I just wanted to.
I'm gonna
share.
take an up the.
Wait, how
pant.
big is it?
It's literally this big.
And it's just, but you can fit an
It's
SD
a
card
legit
in?
camera. Yeah, it's
mini
a micro
SD.
SD card.
I'm gonna take an up the pant leg shot of myself on it, and then when you develop all the cameras, are all gonna be tarnished.
I'm gonna take a picture of my butthole
Nice.
on my phone.
You ever looked at your own butthole?
Again, I think it's like I have to get a few ribs out.
I've only seen it once, and it was not the color I thought it was gonna be.
I thought mine would be like really good looking, and turns out it's full of poop.
Mine just doesn't close. It's like a 24-hour 7-Eleven. That shit don't close. Lets anyone with a nickel in.
We're gonna be here till Friday.
Oh, Lauren just found out about the normal work week. She goes, "Oh, I gotta be here until
I'm
Friday."
gonna be here fucking 8 hours every day. What is this bullshit?
All right, Lauren.
All right. Thank you, Adam West. Next pitch is from Rory Williams.
Irishman.
Rory Williams.
Oh,
The troubles.
feels like your accent's better than mine. I can only go. Oh,
Oh, I'm from Ireland. Jamie O'Rourke was the laziest man in all of Ireland.
Guinness.
Okay.
I get it early in the morning.
What's
The ballad of Jockey Dandelion.
all right? Ready?
Turned Jamaican there for a second.
Nah.
What's going
But a
on?
Jamaican boy.
Why?
What's going on? Snap, crackle, and pop. You can decide amongst yourselves who is who.
Crackle.
Pop.
All right, I'll be Snap. What is the worst?
Idiot, moron.
Get dumb. All right, go.
Get snapped.
What is the worst part about going to the movies?
Uh,
Having to pee.
cutting the hole in the bottom of the popcorn before Will sees.
Will got it.
What is it? Having to pee?
Yeah, I always have to
Having
pee.
to use the bathroom in the middle of the movie, of course. With movie times reaching 3 hours nowadays, it's getting significantly harder to make it the whole duration without taking a break during the movie and missing significant context or scenes. The solution? My app, Tinkle Time. This app works with movie theaters to allow viewers to sync their phones with the movie so that they can stream it for the duration of
Bro,
the...
we already had this one.
No.
What?
No. Did we?
Yeah, we had this
No.
exact one.
I don't remember this.
When was this sent?
2009.
Wait, no.
Okay.
No, I just screenshotted this. Like,
Then maybe someone sent the same one, but we've had this pitch before.
Oh, well, this is awesome nonetheless. Don't put my boy Rory down.
Can I just finish it at least?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this one only lets you watch for 10 minutes max before shutting down. With Tinkle Time, you never have to stress or worry about uncomfortably holding it in or missing the movie ever again.
Wait,
Hope you
why are we
guys...
putting a time limit on it though? So you can't poop?
10 minutes.
So you can't just leave the theater and watch the rest of the movie on your phone.
Yeah, to prevent piracy. Hope you guys enjoyed the pitch, and honey mustard is the supreme condiment.
Yep.
Gang. I don't know about all that, but I think ranch or blue cheese.
I said gang.
Gang.
Yep.
What up, squad? Gang.
All right, I love it.
No, I agree. I think, what was the question?
Do we like it?
Yeah.
Do you
All right.
want it?
Yes.
I want it. I peed 3 times during Wicked. And I got
Oh,
popcorn
you went and saw it?
twice.
Did you
So
like it?
that means I got up from my seat 5 times.
I
during
didn't
Wicked.
get up
popcorn
once
twice?
during Wicked.
Yeah, well, we had one bucket that was refillable, and it was for the whole family. So I kept having to go refill it for the whole family. All right, new year, new me, and I'm leaving behind being a big stink ball like that guy from Charlie Brown. I don't want to have little stink waves flying all out of me when I walk anywhere. But there is one thing I'm bringing into 2025 to erase my stinkage, and that is Mando whole body deodorant. Seriously, this stuff's awesome. You put it everywhere, and I mean everywhere. I know what you're thinking. I put it on in the morning. I put it on before my hot dates, and sometimes I put it on before bed, just so I smell good to myself.
Mando's scents, I can't stress this enough, delish.
Yep. I had one that was like some sort of oak. I'm wondering if it says it. Oh, yeah, Clover Woods. That was the one I had.
I'm a Mount Fuji guy. I think I said this when I was a kid. I got like rashes from the bad deodorants and stuff like that. No more. Not again with Mando. It's natural. It's good.
Did you know that 12 hours after a shower, the average man's grundle level is 5 out of 10?
I actually did know that, and I don't.
That is true. But with Mando, it's 0 out of 10. Send stink to the brink of extinction. Wow, they should fucking pay me
They
for
should
that.
hire you as a
That was
ghostwriter.
good.
I know. Want to try America's #1 whole body deodorant formula right now? Find them in Walmart, Target, and other retailers across the country. And for the best deals, go to shopmando.com. And Mando's starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping. And as a special offer for listeners, new customers get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code that equates to over 40% off your starter pack. Use code PLAYDATE at shopmando.com, shopmando.com. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you. Smell fresher, stay drier, and boost your confidence from head to toe with Mando.
All right, who wants to hear Jack's pitch?
Me.
What is the worst part about pulling out onto a road?
I was going to
All
say,
right, get your mind
what?
aiming it, timing it,
Getting it in your mouth.
the cleanup.
Having to slurp it up.
Wait,
Stop it!
pulling out onto a road?
Onto a road, like you're pulling out onto a busy road.
You need to catch up to their speed really fast.
You get blindsided and die in a car wreck.
Close. It's hard to gauge like when the gap is safe enough to pull out into.
Yeah.
I think that roads
I know from experience you're no expert.
in pulling out. Oh yeah, yep. We got hit by a car. Thanks for making me relive that, Will.
You're welcome.
Also, my insurance company called Will to make sure he wasn't also claiming he was injured. I'm getting sued for like $100,000 by this woman, but my insurance is covering it. But
They're paying it?
she was 95% at fault. So if it's $100,000, I only have to pay $5,000, which I'm covered up to $10,000.
Damn.
But that is so funny that the third party that she hired came back and was like, "No, you were 95% at fault," and she was like, "Fuck it, still sue him."
It's like gonna just cover the lawyer.
Yeah, but I actually think towns and cities should start doing this. if the speed limit, like, you know how fast cars should be traveling, they should put a pole that is like, you are safe to pull out until a car gets to this pole. So you would be like, you'd wait until a car wasn't at that pole and then you would just pull out.
I like that idea. Although that would give you a false sense of security if the car was speeding, which I feel like a lot of cars are speeding.
I think that's why there's lights sometimes getting on freeways, like stoplights.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, that's to prevent like traffic, but
no, but yeah, I mean, I think what you're saying is good, but maybe they put the pole in extra, like however many yards to like.
we can place it wherever we want. It's all right.
I think we give some buffer. You know,
Yep.
you don't want. The only time I ever got pulled over was turning left onto a thing, and I just like accelerated a bunch to catch up to speed, and then I guess I went over.
Nice.
I didn't get a ticket though. Wait, that was your pinch? Mm-hmm. Here's my pinch. Do pitch sesh. All right, here we go. What is? I don't have a way to phrase it like this. It's a bike lock that is built into the frame of the bike.
Yeah. Why do they not have that?
Right? Because I keep forgetting to bring my bike lock, or like I don't have like a good. I guess I need to buy like an attachment to like holster.
You
it.
also have to like wrap it around multiple.
Well,
like they're always like way too
mine's
long.
like a horseshoe like metal. Like it's not.
The bike should just have a horn on it.
Yeah, or no, it has like a little thing that just like pops out.
Yeah.
Just like folds out of the bike.
Perfect.
And it just latches around it.
Why does that not exist?
It'd be so easy.
Does that exist?
Built-in bike. Look up built-in bike lock.
Nope. Doesn't exist. Well done.
And then look up hottest swimsuit model 2025.
Yeah.
No, God.
No, look it up.
No.
2025. Yeah. All right. Look up horse backwards. That is fun. That is fun. Put a picture.
Yeah.
Put a picture of me, but it kind of doesn't look like me.
All right.
Put a picture of shoes
All right, next
that are
segment.
way too big.
What's our next segment?
Am I the asshole?
Wait, no, I have a pitch. I'll just do one.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so disappointed.
No, I'm kidding. We're excited.
Jeez. Okay, I'll do it fast. What's the worst
No,
part?
do it slow.
What's the worst part about sleeping?
Waking up.
Falling asleep.
Having to return to life.
You can't actually transport into the fantasy worlds that you're dreaming about. So my pitch.
Rookie pitch. We've all done this.
Oh my gosh.
Tell us.
I haven't
Sorry.
done this.
Sorry,
You're
that was rude. That was
mean.
super rude.
Jeez.
He's being. I think
You're
he's
an
I think
asshole.
he's doing his.
Okay, my pitch.
74-hour fast.
My pitch is melatonin. It's teleportation mixed with melatonin.
Oh.
Nice.
So it helps you fall asleep quick while simultaneously teleporting you to a new universe. Just like melatonin, it eventually wears off, but during your slumber, you get to experience the wildest of worlds in real time.
It sounds like a blast.
Come on, that's good.
I had a dream last night. It was so like, you know, sometimes I'll take marijuana edibles at night.
Your mom and I are worried about you.
Guilty. And
Why are you throwing your life away?
well, I know it's a gateway drug, so I'm
Right.
trying to ease myself into harder stuff.
Trying to get into it.
Yeah. But like when you take that, like, you know, a bunch of nights in a row and then you stop, then you get like really crazy lucid dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And so last night I didn't take it because wanted to get up early today and not be groggy or anything. And I had this very lucid dream. Like I remember like all the details, and I was like walking around in it, and I was just at a Boston College football game, and I remember the whole game, and we lost by like 3 touchdowns to UMaine. I woke up this morning.
Let's go Black Bears.
I woke up this morning. I was like, I was out for 9 hours, and all I remember is the entirety of a football game
That's
my team
crazy.
lost.
Did you feel tired?
No, I felt great today. I woke up.
That's
feeling
crazy.
great, but I couldn't believe that was what I dreamed. I was so disappointed. I was like a little like, all right, I know I'm gonna have a crazy dream tonight. Hope it's something cool. And it was just a disappointing loss. And it was like cold out at the
21-3.
game. It was like higher scoring than that. I think it was like 41-25 or something. But yeah, it was a bummer. It was a bummer.
All right. Should we do This Guy Rocks? This Guy Rocks. This guy rocks today.
This guy rocks
Today.
this.
Okay. Let me ask you guys a question. I think we can all agree that the country scene has kind of been in shambles. Like we need a We need a new country star, like to kind of save the genre.
Yeah.
I think I've found a duo that is going to do just that.
Wait, I'll for the sake of I feel like that's not how people feel about country right now. I feel like it's like having like a huge resurgence.
I don't know if I agree.
In terms of like mainstream relevance?
We need to bring back people who are country to the bone.
You're right. I think you're saying country's changing in a way that's
changing.
It's getting too woke and soft.
We need to get back to the old school country. Let's see some guys that are country to the bone. Lauren, pull this up.
In your butt,
Trying to earn a little extra pay. It's taking her out and you get off to the creek for a fishing day. It's way of life, it's do's and rights. It's when you get home. It's buck knives, it's ride or die down a 2-lane back road. Aren't those guys awesome?
Yeah, those guys are country to the bone. I'm gonna lie, this was great.
Yeah.
All right, those were.
I like that a lot.
Ian Law Music.
Brooks and Please Be Done.
Landlaw. All the brothers.
All right, now wait. I thought we were doing MLS. We're doing This Guy Rocks now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no wonder.
I had it wrong in my roadmap, so we have to follow the roadmap.
Obviously.
Indubitably. Road and map. It's a road map. What you gonna do if you take a crap?
This might be our
Should I
longest
slack it to
episode.
Brian?
No, just airdrop it.
Airdrop.
I don't have that feature.
I'm watching you be on an iPhone right now. You have that feature.
I'm not on an. Oh, this is coming from the guy yesterday. He called or earlier today. He called our boss in.
Wait, no, it still doesn't work. I tried again. My iOS is too old.
You didn't update it then.
No, I did update. It says it's still too old. I need iOS
completed
12.
the
Yes,
update?
I need iOS 12.
I will show it. I know you're wrong. I will show you. I'm sorry. I'm
You
not
wanna
trying
bet-
to be.
You
a
want to
dick.
bet $5?
Sure,
we're gonna put right here who was right in this argument.
I bet the update didn't complete.
It did. I
What's
watched
the
it.
argument?
It's not.
He's
gonna work.
claiming that he can't use Slack because his computer is too old. But he doesn't have the latest iOS.
No, I downloaded it. I will put here if I'm right. We'll put it right here.
That also can't be true because you can go on it on the web.
It doesn't.
have
It
to
says
be an
my
app.
Chrome
it
extension.
needs the
It says
newer Chrome,
my
which needs. Did you update Chrome then?
I don't know.
Whatever.
You have to update your computer and then update Chrome, and then you'll be able to use it. So you didn't even do all
I'm
the
not
steps.
listening to you anymore.
right.
Yeah, he knows he's wrong. This is like the other day. Oh my God, what was that fucking thing you were so wrong about and such a dick about? The last day we were here. Do you remember that? The fucking PTO.
Yeah.
I still think I was
But
right.
I was
about
kind
that.
of on his side, so
Yeah.
I can't really
What?
talk.
I still.
Oh
think
yeah,
I was
you
right.
were on his side.
I still think I was right.
Anyway.
I wasn't
This is
being
what's the problem with our country.
I wasn't being a dick.
Will, who's
You
your
were being.
guy?
You were
Also-
so mean to Emily.
No, but also you guys went to go get drinks, and I was like, "Can you grab me a Gator Light?" And then I came back, and you just let someone drink it.
Why is that? I don't understand. I bought a bunch of drinks. I dropped them off, and I said, "Everyone, drinks are here." Someone else came up and grabbed the one that was for you, and I said, "Whoa, that's Rusty's. Don't drink that." And then she just took it and walked into her office. What was I supposed to do? Chase her down?
No, you should have been like,
Why
"That's
weren't you mad
great."
at her?
I was mad at her, but I can't get mad at her because I don't know.
And
her
also,
that
she
well.
took one sip and then said, "Oh, sorry," gave it back.
I don't know, but you told her she took a sip knowing it. I'm not going to drink a drink that someone's already drank.
All right, well, I'm just saying I had no fault there.
Yeah.
I went and bought you a drink. I went to the store and bought you a
use
drink.
company funds.
Yeah, but I went and bought it for you.
I still think that's insane to take someone else's drink.
I agree, but I didn't do it,
Yeah.
and I told her not to.
All right,
Anyway.
I'm fucking pissed now.
I'm mad.
I'm having a fucking.
I'm also
freak out.
hungry, and when I get hungry, I get really mad.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
I'm.
a
I just
getting-
watched you eat lunch.
No, not hungry. I'm just tired.
You guys are all grumpy now.
No,
Yeah.
I'm in a good mood now.
Oh, good.
All right, Lauren, play this. Wait, tee it up for us. Well, what are we about to watch?
Turtle or something. Just play it.
That's a tortoise. And that's a turtle. That's a tortoise. That's a fucking turtle. I just made a diorama on reptiles. I know everything about turtles.
Oh, that's so
It's a
funny.
fucking turtle. I'm just made a diorama about
Wait,
reptiles.
his tail.
I know everything about turtles.
It's so awesome.
I don't think that's the original, unfortunately, though, Will. Because I saw a different video with that sound.
Really?
Yeah, this is the original.
Oh, a turtle! That's a tortoise. That's a turtle. That's a tortoise. That's a fucking turtle. I just made a diorama on reptiles. I know everything about turtles.
It's still great.
Still great, right?
It's awesome.
Thanks.
All right, should we do Teach Me Something?
Teach me.
Have you guys ever wondered why, like, British pubs are like the Crown and Toad or like the Hat and Boot?
No, but now I'm curious. The dog and frog.
Exactly. So apparently in like England for a while, the literacy rate was so low that like most people couldn't read. So bar signs were like pictures. So it had to be like two things that were very clear. So it'd be like the boot and hat or like the king's head and crown or whatever. Because they would just put them next to each other because most people couldn't read.
I like that fact.
Isn't that fun?
That is fun. Yeah, like the cat and the hat.
The ball and chain.
The ball and chain. It's just a picture of like your girlfriend. What?
Put a picture of my girlfriend right here.
But
Make it Will's mom.
no, that is my mother.
Put a picture of my girlfriend right here.
No, my dad listens to this podcast. He's gonna unsub.
All right, wait, let's do British pubs.
Wait, what did he commented unsubscribe on something? I forget what it was. It was when we talked about him.
Oh, his bench fart.
farting on
Hospital
that lady.
bench fart.
He was pissed about that when I was home. He's
Yeah.
like, you did not tell the full story. He's like, you didn't relay that. Like, it was really hard to tell she was there. The bench was facing the other way. Anyway, and
All right, British pubs that don't exist. 3, 2, 1, go.
Corchin Bond,
The mud and stick.
the Trinkle Bunk,
The tie and
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
the Hat and Watch, the Hen and the Horse,
The cow and grass.
the Stock and Spigot,
The helmet and shirt.
the Church and State,
Nice.
the Mason Dixon line.
All right, teach me something, Willie.
Okay, I watched Goodfellas for the first time ever.
So good. It's one of my favorite movies.
Great film. Yeah. And there's a mention made to like the Boston College point shaving scandal.
Yep.
You know about that? And then I was reading a bunch about that.
Wait, what's the reference to it?
There's just like one time he's like, I gotta go up to Boston and help him fix some games. Or like he just one guy like says it in passing at one point.
Yeah.
But the whole like, do you know about the Boston College point shaving scandal?
No,
Oh, you don't know?
I don't think so.
It was like the mob. I think it's in Uncut Gems too, but I haven't seen that movie. But the mob was like was paying Boston College basketball players in the late '80s to point shave to like win by less than the spread, basically.
Wait, but the Goodfellas is the 70s.
Okay, then. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Don't they? I mean, they look up Boston College point shaving scandal, Lauren.
Is that like
whenever
the
you get-
endless lunch bowl? How
Yeah,
are you
it's like
still
a
eating this?
fucking
It's like
infinite-
bottomless pit?
bottomless
It's like
ground beef.
regenerating lunch. Lunch that grows.
Oh, you're right. It was the late '70s.
Yeah. Bang.
Good pull.
Thank you.
Anyway, the moral of the story is they were paying players on the team to lose by less than the spread and then, all betting on it and stuff. But what I found was interesting is that they actually didn't do well at all. Like I've known about the scandal and always thought like, wow, they like made millions. They won 4 times, had 2 pushes and lost 3 times. So they were like not,
They were up a game.
yeah, they're up 1 game
It'd be
overall.
like it was this huge scandal. They successfully netted one.
Exactly. Like, can you
One
imagine
game.
getting caught for this huge scandal? Like all these people are getting arrested and
Made
stuff.
like
and-
$1,000.
Yeah, you like barely made anything off of it. So anyway, and the main guy in Goodfellas,
Henry Hill.
Henry Hill, was like the centerpiece of the
Ray Liotta
operation.
plays him very well.
Yeah, it looks like Phil Tarling.
That's kind of a dig at Phil. Ray Liotta's very handsome, but he has like acne scars, which Phil does not.
Oh yeah, well maybe not the acne scars.
Also, I don't think Ray Liotta and Phil look alike at all.
I do. Now Google Philip Tarling.
It actually might
No,
come up.
Do young. Well,
Oh, I kind of see it.
put Goodfellas at the end. You gotta. No, well, yeah.
I don't see it at all.
Like this. Click on this picture.
Oh,
This like the Instagram one.
I don't know what you're pointing at.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
One to the right. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I see it now.
Now Google Philip Tarling.
Good, do it.
Now Google Philip Tarling. Wait, not on a different tab, so we can pull up
Ah.
next to each other. Now
Yeah.
go back and forth.
I guess I kind of see it.
That's a compliment. What do you mean?
No, it definitely is. I don't.
Maybe no. Go down to
It's
that
the
one like
mouth
third
and the-
row, 2 in.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
Right?
Yeah. I never in a million. I've watched that movie 100 times. I've never thought that once.
I thought immediately. I was like, that guy looks just like Rusty's friend.
Oh, Phil aged horribly.
Hey, I like this guy. He's not alive.
He died. No.
I'm sorry if this is your grandpa. He was a beautiful.
Yeah, some guys
man.
out there like, what the hell?
Turns out that Philip Tarling's son.
Carly.
He's a playmate. He's like mourning. Also, we got to figure out our 100 guest episode.
Oh yeah. Did we already tell the Playmates about that?
We talked about
Also,
the Billy podcast.
Yeah.
I don't want to bring you down, but you keep telling people that it was your idea, and I went and watched
It was your idea.
I went and watched the podcast back. I said it.
I know. You know what? I was watching the episode too, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I thought it was my idea.
Wait,
I wasn't
no,
doing that on
it
purpose.
was definitely your idea. I even wrote in the description.
No, I
that it was
know,
your
but
idea.
I'm saying
I know.
he's been going around like I had the best idea.
I know. I was wrong. I'll own up to that. I really thought it was my idea.
I almost texted you about it. Like, what the hell?
I fucked that up. It was your idea.
All right, should we do Am I the Asshole? We have like 5 more segments.
But I was part of
This
it.
is awesome.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. Yeah. This is a great episode.
This is gonna be 3 hours.
No.
Lauren's not gonna sleep this week. All right.
Great. We have to get Lauren more Adderall for her addiction.
Oh, you got to get on Adderall. That shit's awesome. That's my New Year's resolution.
If I
Get
started
hooked
taking
on.
Adderall, would I slim down?
No, don't do that.
Lauren, if I started taking Adderall, would I look like you?
Don't.
I come in, I'm
Don't
like,
tell him to take
Long
fucking
hair.
I mean, you would just not,
amphetamines to
you
get
wouldn't
skinny.
have
Yeah.
as much of an appetite.
All right.
Why?
To the doctor's
don't do
office I
unhealthy-
go.
Just do normal people things. To,
There's like a trail of smoke leading behind. No faster running to the doctor's
Jack,
office.
all you have to do is there a treadmill in your building?
No.
Do you have a gym?
Oh, sorry, Rich McGee. I didn't realize Moneybags over here had a personal gym.
yeah, Rich McGee.
No, I don't have one. I just
Okay, I was thinking about this. I want to because I feel like running stairs is a good way to do it, like cardio wise.
stairs is great.
If am I allowed to do that in my apartment building, or is that like a dick move to be like running up and down the stairwell? No one uses it.
Do it. I mean,
I know you don't care.
I mean, they
You're
don't.
like,
No
I
one's
don't
care. Who would care?
No, people aren't gonna care.
I don't know. I just feel like if I ran into someone, they'd be like, "Whoa, fat
Yeah. I think it'd be good.
Or get a gym membership and go on the Stairmaster.
dude." I looked into Equinox, and this guy will not fucking stop texting.
You don't have to go to Equinox.
No,
That
I know, but I'm
shit's so
saying
expensive.
like I'm over the whole gym thing because this guy texts me I've responded like I'm not joining. He texts me every
Who's the
day.
guy?
It's like Andrew plug
Like you
emoji.
went-
No. Like I like signed up for like a tour, so you have to like you can't just join.
Yeah.
You have to like sign up for a tour. And this guy Andrew with the plug emoji. If you work at the Westwood, or Brentwood Equinox, Westwood Equinox, and your name's Andrew, and you're apparently the plug, stop texting. Also, it feels like he sells drugs on the side, and like his contact translated over.
He just gets you an Equinox and then gives you
like,
Adderall. So
yeah.
you're like, wow, look at all the weight loss. Equinox. There's a great Detroiters episode where they find a bunch of, they're like, it's old diet pills from the 70s. And then they take them and they're all like, okay, I got an idea.
Oh, wait. I know that
Cracked
one.
out. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I the asshole?
Do you think we'd get better at podcasting if we were on Adderall?
No, it would seem like we were doing a better job. And then once we listened to it back, we'd be like, oh my God.
Oh god. I used to do Adderall in college.
It's like
but
doing
only
coke.
only for studying.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
didn't know what that's like.
From what I've heard online.
All right. Would I be the asshole? My husband's brother, wife, and baby are coming to stay with us soon for about 2 weeks. We are really looking forward to seeing them and are happy to put them up without any costs. Just some contribution towards food, etc. Anyway, we're expecting and have just done our baby's nursery ready. This is like horrible grammar. They mentioned when they come to stay with us that their baby girl can use our nursery. My husband's initial reaction was no way, and this still remains. My initial reaction was the nursery is there, they may as well use it. However, now I'm starting to think more like my husband. Do we want another child using our baby's nursery before they get to use it? Are we being selfish assholes?
Oh, that's interesting. I think my knee jerk was like, yeah, you are an asshole, but now I'm thinking like maybe you do want to keep it.
I think you let the baby use it. Yeah, who cares?
I don't want the baby to
I mean,
use
the
it.
baby's not gonna be born and be like, someone's been here.
That's family, man.
Someone
Yeah.
stayed
What do
in
you-
my.
why-
Why has
what's
someone
your
been
line
in
of
my
thinking,
stable?
Lauren?
Well, it's like it's the baby's new room. I have a tear drifting
I
down
thought you
my
just had like
face.
snot on your face, and I wasn't gonna say
Ew.
I thought it
anything.
was like piss or something.
No.
It's like she got like a golden shower or something.
Trigger finger.
Remember we used to call Playmates and they would tell us those crazy stories.
Yeah, that was why that girl told us that guy peed in her mouth. If you haven't listened to that episode, I don't know what episode that was, but there was
Go
one.
back and find
Go
it.
back and find that. There was an Am I the Asshole where this girl called in and said that she peed in a guy's mouth because he told her to. It's really funny. You should go listen. It was the hardest.
I like to think of like getting like being the guy and you're like that's like a fantasy you've had, and then the moment the piss touches your lips, you're like, oh,
like make them feel really bad.
yeah.
Do
Or
you
just
think
like I feel
anyone's-
like that would not the payoff would not be there.
No.
Hey, Trevor, stop doing that.
Yeah,
That's gonna freak one guy out.
yeah.
It is funny to think that there's 70 episodes out there and some of
Do
them.
you think anyone's having sex to this right now?
Yeah.
Really?
Hundreds of playmates are having sex to this.
Do you think anyone has actually having sex to this right now?
I think hundreds
Probably
of people are.
not this one because it's I don't know.
Yeah, they probably like busted already because it was so late.
One thing I like to do on my live streams when they go really late is a bunch of people I think fall asleep to them. So like at like 2 a.m. sometimes I go like wake up, and like instantly people would pop in the chat like Jesus fucking Christ, man, what the hell?
Oh, that's so funny.
All right, anyway, what were we doing?
Trevor, get your hand out of your pants.
All right,
I don't think you're the asshole if you don't want that
I
stupid
think I guess
baby
that's
sleeping in your
up
baby's
to
nursery.
you, but I would.
I think it's
wouldn't
not
care.
worth the fight. Like
the-
they're gonna think you are the asshole to them. In their world, you're being a big asshole.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they would also have the
But the baby is never gonna know.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess that's like a special thing if it's their first kid.
They got the room all cute and stuff.
Yeah.
I think you're a bigger asshole for asking for like money to help for food and stuff when they're in town.
Well, that you don't know their situation. I think that can be reasonable.
Yeah.
Not everyone can
Okay.
afford to support.
That's
you
fair.
know?
That's fair.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. Am I the asshole for
Ow.
basically telling hubby that he's fat? Last night,
Yes.
last
Be
night
nice to me.
I suggested to my husband that we finish off the leftovers in the fridge since we had plenty of food that needed to be eaten. Instead of agreeing, he immediately countered with, "Wouldn't you rather go get nachos?" I shook my head and firmly said no. He then sighed dramatically as if I'd crushed his dreams and,
I like this guy.
Yeah, this guy's awesome.
and declared, "You don't feed
I didn't realize this was a This Guy Rocks.
Yeah.
and he declared, "You don't feed me." Without skipping a beat, I replied, "You wouldn't be overweight if I didn't feed you." That's when the tone of the conversation shifted. He immediately told me I was being mean and that my comment was uncalled for. I stood my ground and explained that I only said it because I felt insulted by his original remark. To add some context, this isn't the first time I have felt unappreciated. During the holidays, my days were consumed with taking him out to eat or cooking meals for him, ensuring he had
Wait,
food.
is he like is he is he like incapable of making his own?
Some people
Yeah.
have relationships like this.
God, that
I
sounds
want
like
one
the
of those.
dream. I was about to say I
It's
want like a
so
housemaker.
Fucking awesome.
It feels exhausting to put in so much effort only to be told I'm not doing enough. I'm wondering now, did I take things too far with my response or was I justified given the circumstances? Am I the asshole?
I think you guys need to go to therapy and
Yeah.
figure this out because we're not equipped for that.
I
But
think we could do what a therapist.
Why
does.
is she saying you don't feed? I'd be like, cook. I would actually, no way would anyone
Yeah, I
ever
think she's
speak to
gone.
me
I
like
think
that.
she's let this go too far, where
Yeah.
she's normalized too much, and then
Being
reached
his
a breaking
mom.
point, which
Right.
is like an
I think you shouldn't have called him fat, but you also, it's clearly gotten to it.
maybe try something like
Chunkers.
meatballs, tub of lard or something.
I also,
whale butt.
she also didn't explicitly call him fat. She said you wouldn't be overweight if I didn't feed you, which is like, I feel like as someone's partner, it's kind of your obligation to help them get out of that if that's something they want to do. So like,
But maybe he doesn't want.
Yeah, it also seems like it's not something he wants to do, which is like fine, I guess, if he doesn't. Right? Like,
I don't think.
I don't think anyone should be like prescriptive of like you need to change the way you look.
Yeah. What?
Nothing.
Why do you look at me like that?
You went.
Well, I just like. Sorry, I wasn't really
Yeah,
listening. to
not
that.
everyone's boyfriend has washboard abs.
Yeah, not
like
everyone's
yours.
boyfriend is killer hot body guy.
It's not everyone has like abs I could like wash my
He
clothes
doesn't
on.
have washboard abs.
I've literally seen him. So I've seen pictures of him. He has babs for sure. Does he? Does he have
Babs.
abs?
I don't look at pictures of your boyfriend's body online, but he would know.
Put a picture of Lauren's boyfriend's
No,
abs
I'm not.
right there.
I wasn't saying that I think you should tell people to change. I'm just saying if she's already fed up with him being like unappreciative, like I don't think there's anything wrong with her saying something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like her complaint is more that he's like directing her around on like cooking and stuff, and it has nothing to do with the fact that he's overweight.
I know, but the breaking point was that she called him fat.
That's why I think like that was a bad method of communicate, because that's not really what her point is.
Right.
It has nothing to do with him being overweight.
I think as for a man to say, you don't feed me, like shut up.
Right.
Mommy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly, I think it would be. I'm trying to cook more this year. What?
This is just a fun little game. You guys are like twirling around.
Oh,
Did you even notice?
yeah, probably.
Notice what?
I want a partner that is really a really good cook, but I would like to reciprocate also. I think like that's a very fun way to show that.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel very cared for if someone makes me a meal, but I feel like I would like to be able to do the same for them.
I'd like to make a cake.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, maybe I'll bake this week.
In my house, like my dad was in charge of breakfast and my mom was in charge of dinner.
That's
I
such,
thought-
that's
I thought
such
that
a
was
good dad thing.
Right?
It's just like meat, egg.
I feel like my dad caught a stray there.
Well, yeah, I was just
Meat,
going after.
egg.
I was going after. Does he listen?
Yeah.
Mr. Kelly, I'm really sorry. And I will tell you, speaking of breakfast, you know what I had for breakfast this morning?
I made myself breakfast. Sorry, continue.
I had toast with Barney butter on it.
Oh, nice.
That's barneybutter.com.
Nice. Good plug.
Do you know his dad owns an almond butter company? And this is my favorite thing about your dad's almond butter company. They recently expanded into peanut butter.
Right.
To me, that's
It's like the
hysterical.
inverse.
Yeah.
It's like, it feels like there's an
Like
untapped
they
market.
started like way too niche. They were like, all right, fuck it. We'll do peanut butter.
Well, because they had to open a separate plant because the whole point of almond butter is like
It's a separate plant. Yeah.
it caters towards like people who have like allergies.
Oh, yeah.
And so like they couldn't do peanut butter because you get like a certification where it's like this is safe for people with not allergies.
Got it.
And so it was like a bitch to do. Yeah, not everyone can eat peanut butter, Will.
I did. I housed it. I had a roommate in college once.
Nice.
He actually had an all-time name now that I'm thinking about it. I guess I won't dox him, but he was allergic to peanuts. And I one time had Reese's Puffs in my room, and he was not happy.
I feel like you
I
have.
think he could have like died.
Is this your freshman year guy?
Wait, that
Sophomore.
nothing against this guy. I feel like if you have a deathly allergy to peanuts, you should have to live with another guy who has that because that's not fair
Yeah.
to you that you can't have your snacks.
Yeah, I mean, I will never forgive him for that year he took from me. Now I eat so much peanut because of him. No, I'm just kidding. I love
peanut
myself.
butter.
I love myself.
Wait, where were we? What were we doing?
We are doing a podcast, Playdate podcast.
We are about to jump into our 25 ins and outs.
Oh yeah. Okay, should we start with our ins?
Ins.
All right, 2025 ins and outs. Let's start with the ins. Ins.
Calling girls shoddy.
Cooking gumbo.
Driving in the bike lane.
Getting scurvy. It's hot in a mysterious way.
Chasing tail.
Pump and dumps.
Telling your friend you sat in gum and then showing him your balls.
Laying eggs.
Nice. Outs.
Gold digger prank in the hood.
Micro shorts.
Wait, that was ins.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying outs. I'm sorry. I thought that was your in. I still had another in.
Oh,
My last in was gold digger pranks in the hood.
nice. I need to bring those back.
Yeah. Okay. Outs.
Micro shorts.
Chicken pot pie.
Microplastics.
Organized labor.
Micro penises.
Kirk Herb Street.
Microeconomics.
Flightless birds.
Counting your macros. I think you should just eat whatever you want.
I like that. You should do a 72-hour fast. You want to tee this up?
No, you tee it up.
Well, I tee them all up.
I know, but they do better when you team up.
Is that true?
I never team up. So
These are touchdown celebrations that don't exist.
do that again. I was talking.
These are touchdown celebrations that don't exist. Hit me.
The tailor. One guy gets on his hands and knees. The other guy stands on top, and then one fits him for a suit.
I love that. The hibachi. It's like the shrimp toss thing where one guy gets in the middle and all the other players line up and he goes And then
I like that.
I feel like that'd be awesome.
I like that.
The pommel horse. 2 guys get on their hands and knees, and then one guy gets on top and like break dances on top of them.
The DJ set. One guy faces the crowd and starts DJing, and everyone else gathers behind like those people that everyone else gathers. One guy gets up and starts DJing towards the fans, and then everyone else crowds behind like the people in the booth. And they're,
I like
doing
that.
this, and like he's like grinding on them and stuff.
Yeah.
The extreme home makeover.
Yeah.
2 people stand, the rest act as the bus, and then some people are the house, and the fans chant, "Move that bus," and they slide out of the way, and then they all cry.
That's awesome. I've got the cheerleader swap. All the cheerleaders go to the end zone and start celebrating a touchdown, while all the players go to where the cheerleaders were, and they do a little routine and hoist a guy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
The Maury Povich.
Okay.
They're holding the football like a baby, and then one of the players goes, "You are not the father," and they have a big fight.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
I've got the Red Hot Mill. Everyone lines up with their legs spread, and then one player crawls through, and they all smack him in the butt as he goes through.
Nice. I don't get that one.
What do you mean?
The Red Hot Mill?
That's just what it's called. Everyone lines up with their legs spread like in a row, and then one guy crawls through. Everyone's facing this way, and the guy's crawling through everyone's legs, expanding all of them.
Oh, I like that. Why is it called the Red Hot Mill?
That's what my mom used to call it.
When were you guys doing this?
We used to do this growing up. Like if you got in trouble, it'd be like, you got to do the Red Hot Mill.
You guys like crowdsourced spanking?
Yeah. It was like in a fun way. Like it was like whoever loses cornhole gets to do the Red Hot Mill.
Okay, so it wasn't like you got in trouble at school.
No,
She was like, "Get in the Red Hot Mill."
No, it wasn't like a real punishment. She did not hit me.
I've got the communion where they all line up and
Oh.
then some players cross their arms.
That's great. Like if they haven't scored that year.
Yep.
That's great. The bomb diffusion. They all back away from the football, and then 2 guys carefully go up and they snip a wire, and everyone goes crazy.
I like that. All right, tee us up for bowl games that don't exist.
These are college football bowl games that don't exist.
The Luigi Mangione United Healthcare Bowl.
Okay, love that. I've got the Timu Bowl. It's only one half.
I like that. The BP Oil Clean Oceans Bowl.
Love that. I have the ExxonMobil Wildlife Bowl.
This one's kind of fucked up, but the Jeff Epstein Boys and Girls Club Bowl.
Christ. I've got the Campbell's Bowl of Soup.
Ooh.
I like that a lot. The Nancy Pelosi the Nancy Pelosi Securities and Equities Bowl.
Love that. I've got the Mike's Bowl. It's just a guy named Mike paid for a whole bowl himself. I want to get rich enough to buy a bowl. Willie D's Bowl.
That would actually be awesome.
The Naming Rights Bowl.
Nice.
That's an idea I have where that's what it's called the first year, and then whatever team wins it, it's then like the next year would be like the Penn State Bowl.
Oh, I
And
love
then if
that.
whoever wins it the following year, then it'd be like the Boston College Bowl or the Mumford and Sons Bowl if they won it one year.
Those guys are trying to play more.
They're playing more. All right, we gotta fucking get this podcast over with. We've been going for 8 hours.
Guys, we love you so much.
Wait, really quickly, whose personality are you stealing?
Oh yeah, this weekend I'm going to Laguna Beach.
Nice.
So I'm stealing Kelly Slater's.
I'm going to go back to Jimmy Buffett just because I like his vibe.
Love that. Lauren.
I'm stealing. What am I doing this weekend? I'm going to steal Zendaya's personality because
She got engaged.
I know she just got engaged. Wait, same with Dua Lipa. 2 amazing.
I'm trying to do more with her than do a feature.
Yeah, I'm stealing Zendaya's personality because she's just a cute, wonderful ball of sunshine, and I strive to be like her.
Love it.
Love it.
All right. Playmates, comment. If you've made it this far, comment.
Comment what kind of haircuts Will and Rusty should get.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide whether to keep growing it or cut it.
And do not comment Willie D smells bad. Do not comment that. No, do not comment Willie D smells good. Do not comment that.
Don't comment anything about what I smell like.
Do not listen to me. If I go in that comment section, I see anything about how Willie D smells awesome and how I cherish being around him and he's like my favorite guy, I'm gonna be pissed and we're gonna block you. All right? Do
Also-
not comment that.
Also, ladies, comment your favorite perfume.
Ooh.
Or men, comment your favorite cologne. Or if you're a man and use perfume, that's fine too. Or if you're a...
Have you heard about like the new e-girls?
No.
Eye ladies?
What is that?
You haven't heard of that?
No.
What?
What are you doing?
What?
Oh, the like tech ones,
Like the new version
yep.
of e-girls.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
What?
What?
What part are you confused about?
What is an e-girl? An i-girl?
No. What?
What are you saying?
Not e. I said the new version of e-girl.
No, what is that?
It's iLadies.
What's i-lady?
iLadies nuts on your face.
All right. We'll see you guys next Wednesday. Lauren, get fucking zung. Love you guys. Peace out.